Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one, the only, Bruce Fivescythe. Take it away, Bruce.
Cheer up, everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it, it'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side up with your chinny chin chin. Cheer up, put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it, even though you're feeling otherwise. Rise up, wise up, let a little smile begin. You'll be happy-hearted once you get started. Up with the chinny chin chin. Now come on everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, I can see you've got a problem. Yes, I know, love. Yes, double trouble. Yes. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it, 2.5 underweight to skin a bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. So look, if I can lift this, you can lift yours too. All right then? Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, chin up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it, it'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin chin. Chin down, will get you down and turn round, starting round and think. Sad your trouble, double think. Glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, every little time your spirits will. Chin up, keep your attitude and upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up, keep your chinny chin up.
That was a bit euphoric, wasn't it?
I'm so excited.
Well, thank you, Bruce, for kicking off the show. And what a show it's going to be. Hello, my lovelies, and the very warmest of wibbly-wobbly, willy-waving welcomes to each and every one of you. And we are absolutely orgasmically delighted that you could join us for Monday Night Live, and we are going to be with you for the next 2 hours. We're going to wave goodbye to Monday and we're going to welcome in Tuesday. It's exactly like Shrove Tuesday, except that it's not Shrove Tuesday and you're not entitled to any pancakes. And when I say that we are going to welcome you, darlings, behold the rhapsodic vision to my left or right, depending on which hemisphere of the world's buttocks you're currently dwelling on. It's my absolute enormous, gigantic pleasure to welcome back as a co-host the one, the only M11. Welcome back, Emma.
Thank you so much, Boaty. And I have to say, I'm so super excited to be here tonight. You wouldn't believe it.
That's nice.
And good evening, everybody else. I hope everybody has had a pleasant life. And I'm so happy to be back. Hopefully we're going to be able to try some features and things like that. Don't forget voice notes as well. The number for that is 07391 175 856. Get your voice notes in now, because I am so excited about them as well. I'm just in such a super excited mood tonight.
Well, somebody's been clutching their little tinkle today, haven't they? Yeah, it's, oh, hello, I'm being ping-ponged already. That's marvellous. Tonight is going to be, there's going to be a feature, at least one, possibly more than one, who knows. But yeah, I would love your voice notes, darlings. Ping them to me. Do it by Messenger, do it by WhatsApp, do it to my personal phone, do it to the company phone, community phone. I don't care how you do it, just do it. It is fabulous to hear all of your voices, because ultimately this live stream, every live stream, is all about you, the community. I mean, in another sense, it's not. It's all about me and tonight, Emma. But it is. It's all about you. It's absolute. It's all about you. It's all about your
you,
buttocks.
baby.
Right, well, let's crack off, shall we? First cab off the rank, as he so often is, the one and only Jimmy Quinn, who says good evening, Boaty, and hello, Emma.
Hey, Jimmy. Good evening.
Oh, Barry is here. Oh, that's good. That guy from SETI Alpha 5, the lovely Barry. He'll have enjoyed a bit of Bruce, won't he? He is Bruce Fivesight's biggest fan, and he makes no secret of it. He's quite proud. Do you know, when I was a student, this is true. This is absolutely true. Me and my mate, we formed the Bruce Forsyth Appreciation Society. And every Wednesday night, we met up at a pub in town, and we all got offcuts of grey carpet and cut out a square of carpet and like taped it to our heads, to the top of our heads. And we went to this pub on a Wednesday night. We all got very drunk indeed and just spent the whole evening going, marvellous. Higher than a 4? Oh, it's a 3. And we were hugely unpopular, and eventually we were all banned. I mean, if we tried it in this day and age, we'd all be killed, let alone banned. Anyway, it's a little bit early for phone calls. Let's whisper a few comments. Bang me some voice notes, people. Where did we get to? Oh, yeah. Barry has had a crap weekend, so he's here to chill with his friends. And we're delighted to be here for you, Barry. Sorry you've had a bad weekend, mate. Look, I've got a big moustache. I haven't really. It's a napkin rolled up. That was funny, wasn't it? Matron is urging you to send some voice notes, and I would second that. And Emma, would you like to read these song lyrics that I quite frankly don't recognise? You're not with
It's oh honey, do 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 do, oh sugar sugar, do 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 do. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. Something like that. Pour a little sugar on it, baby. I don't know the end of it. I was half there.
Yeah, tremendous. Well done. Oh, for you, Emma.
For me? Oh dear.
Apparently.
I'm
Oh,
excited. No. I'm even more excited now.
Oh, right. Here you go. Get ready. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm very much ready, yeah.
Thank you.
Give it to me, baby.
Hey, Emma. Guess what? You're great. Bye.
There you go.
Thank you very much. And I think I'm going to introduce a new feature right now already. And I'm going to call it Ping Boaty to get Emma excited, because I got so excited at the fact that that one was for me. So, yeah, if you want to get me excited, ping Boaty and I will get excited.
Hang on. I'm not having a community live stream where one of the features is give you wonk bonk material.
Oh, why not?
Nobody wants to see that.
Let's have another... want to see it.
Oh.
Good evening, Boaty.
Short but sweet. Short but sweet. Right, bang on with some comments, my lovely.
Right, okay, so let me see. We were just singing a song. So Peter P says, a very good evening to the Emma Lumps and Uncle Bunghole. Good evening, Peter P. Hope you're well, and I hope your bunghole is well as well. Matron says, have some fun with the voice notes feature. Call the number and tell Boaty he's a wonker. Declare your love or lust for someone in the community. Do an impression, make a funny noise, anything. And Matron speaks a lot of sense. Please do what she says. And then she says, I'm very excited, as Mondays just haven't been the same without a vertical joint live stream. I have my wine and my spatula. I am ready for anything. And you can believe it, she actually is. And then Amy is here. She says, hi all, good evening, Amy. I hope you are well. Welcome to the live stream. Andrew Buttergig is here. A very good evening to everybody. Excuse me. Amy's waving. Looks like a couple of marigold rubber gloves. Hey, Amy. Hi, Andrew, with the big one, says Matron. She was praying that the live stream would work, and then she says, "Oh, Emma has pinged me. It's all going so good so far at her end."
We interrupt this live stream to bring you another voice note live as it happens.
Give it to me, baby.
Okay.
Quality.
Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did.
Maybe we could also have an award that we can give out to the best voice note of the evening. We'll have to think who to name that one after. Maybe Sean. The Sean Award, because he suggested the voice notes.
Oh, it's another one for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Emma. Ooh. He wanted something to get excited over.
Was that Mr. Stephen Parry?
It was.
Right, interesting.
Yeah, well, this live stream is going, quite frankly, in directions that I wasn't prepared for.
Oh, you could at least wait till Boaty's on the wine before you start sending in the dodgy voice notes, although I know I started it by requesting them. Actually, I didn't request dodgy voice notes. I just said, get me excited. There's a difference. Anyway, Ian Hully is here. He says, hope everyone is having a spiffing time this wet and windy evening. So clearly he's had something to eat that's given him quite a bit of flatulence. And
I'm going
perhaps
to have
little
a
bit
Milky
of
Way, darlings. And if Alan Simpson is watching, thank you very much. I got 3 out of that tin of lovely comestibles that you very kindly gifted. And the reason I only got 3 is because those greedy, sodding people that I work with, right? When I got to work at 5 o'clock on Saturday night, bear in mind the tin hadn't been opened. When I got to work at 5 o'clock, there were 3 left. Great big tin of celebrations. There must have been about 2,000 sweets in there. 3 left when I got to bloody work. This is one of them. So thanks very much, Alan.
Yeah, you do say that you don't like to have too much chocolate, though, so it probably worked out okay for you, actually.
Yeah, but I could have had 2 years' supply. Although I have got the chocolate coins from Sean.
Did you eat the chocolates that came with the flowers? Or well, you've still got them in stock as well.
No, I've still got them in stock.
There we go. You do have a stockpile, so.
Oh, here's another one.
He did say he wanted a funny one.
There you are.
Fair enough.
Good.
Peter P says, Emma in the house. And Andrew Butterkey says, double trouble. Mark Lyons here says, good day, y'all. I can't do an Australian accent, unfortunately. I'll get in first. Pinch punch first of the month. No,
He's not Australian. You can't say that. That's offensive.
Right, I didn't know he was in New Zealand, and I just saw the good day. But now I can see he's in New Zealand, so I apologise.
Oh, you'll have probably upset him now.
Amy's clapping. Yay! Matron says, Emma is the lady on the right. Please visit her channel. And she's put my link. And I've also got a nice little sign I'm going to pop here. If anyone would like to subscribe to me, please do. And people saying hi to Mark. Barry says, hey all, hope we're all well. Had a really good day today at the new job, but I'm absolutely knackered, so I'll be listening in and falling asleep. Oh, sorry, that's not Barry, that's Neil. I apologise, Neil. I called you Barry. But I hope the new job went well, Neil. Let us know when you can. And I'll be listening in and falling asleep. Hope everyone is okay, though. And much love to all. Is that another voice note coming through?
It is. Here it comes.
Sean from the Welsh Valleys. I've learned in life, if you're ever in doubt whether the person is American or Canadian, always say Canadian. If you're in doubt about an Australian, always say New Zealand first.
Thank you for that advice, Mr. Cameron. I shall take it, keep it in my bosom, and observe it at all times.
I did drop a bit of a faux pas, darlings, because I accused Charlotte Dobre. Is that how you pronounce her name?
I think so, but I don't know.
I accused her of being American when she applied for the job of my co-host. And she is, of course, Canadian. quite famously so.
That's why she didn't take the job. Probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd be sitting here instead of me, wouldn't she?
Yeah, and I'd have a lot more people watching because she's got slightly more subscribers than you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you have to have the Temu version.
Yeah, I think she's got just over 2 million, and I don't believe you've quite reached that yet.
You've got the charity shop version. But if anyone wants to get me up to 2 million subscribers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And
what will they find on your YouTube channel?
Oh, well, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will find lots of videos of me. What more could you want?
Well, what are you doing in them?
Well, apparently I'm mesmerising, according to one comment I had recently. Yeah, well, you'll have to go over to my channel and see, won't you? If anybody wants to know. It's a random assortment. I've got daily vlogs that aren't very daily, and random other stuff. But yeah, take a look if you would like.
Oh, how's Fitness Friday going? I missed Friday's episode.
I did a very short video which I didn't put up on Fitness Friday because I was having a terrible time, and I thought, well, it's probably best I don't upload anything. So you'll have to wait till next Fitness Friday to find out. So subscribe to my channel to find out how Fitness Friday is going.
So has this Fitness Friday thing officially started for anybody other than me? Right, to explain to those who don't know what I'm talking about, 4 weeks ago, Emma launched a weight loss challenge, and Fitness Friday was going to be every Friday. She was going to come on and do a video talking about her week, talking about how she'd done, weighing herself, seeing how much weight she'd lost. So she came on the first Friday and said, "Yeah, totally forgot about this. So it starts now, not
I didn't say I forgot.
Oh, you said you couldn't be asked or something.
No, I didn't say that either.
Well, whatever. And then she came on the following Friday and said, "Yeah, I haven't really done anything. Haven't really done anything different.
Open and honest and relatable.
I haven't eaten any less or moved about a bit more or anything like that."
And at least I didn't cheat and lie.
I did not. I did not cheat and lie. I was just going on to say, I took it. Sean is in this as well, and Sean's been noticeably quiet. Now, I took it seriously, darlings. I stuck to a rigorously maintained calorie-controlled intake. I was out running on a daily basis, and in my first 8 days of the weight loss challenge, I lost 1 stone and half a pound, darlings. I think that's worth a round of applause.
Boo.
And the truth is that, the proof is there. It's on video.
Well, the proof is on video. If they watch your live streams, they will hear you say exactly what actually happened. So we won't take any notice of Boaty. At least I'm being honest and relatable, and I am, people can relate to that. Other people who are trying to lose weight as well, they'll be able to relate to it. And life happens.
Yeah, they can relate to it, but you're supposed to set them an example.
Yeah, I'm setting an example by coming on and encouraging them all.
Whilst doing sod all yourself.
Yeah, well, you don't know what I've been doing. I'm being quiet about it. At least I'm not coming on camera and lying about it. So
how dare you? How dare you?
I think that there's certain people watching tonight that know, because you've admitted that you lied about it. So there's no way anyone would lose over a stone in weight in 8 days when they've been doing what you've been doing, which isn't running. Thank you very much.
Well,
don't forget, we get to see your dinners. You pop them up online every day. I've been eating this amazing meal, but I decided to cut the end off one of the sausages to try and save, half a calorie on this meal. But I'm going to have extra hash browns, rubbish, processed hash browns instead to make up for it.
Yeah. They've all gone now. Anyway, listen, when you run in 15 miles a day, you can afford to.
You said when you saw me running at Gulliver's, you said you were surprised at how fast I could run. You said there's no way I could ever run that fast, and it was a short distance. And you said you wouldn't have been able to do it. So, there's no way you're running 15 miles if you couldn't even run, a couple of yards.
Yeah, so, well, maybe it was more of a fast waddle then. Look, but the point is, look at this. Racing snake figure, darlings. I feel so much better, honestly. I'll be weighing myself again this week. I reckon I've lost another stone.
Yeah, hang on. I noticed there was no video from you on Fitness Friday either. So don't you be coming at me, mister.
Fitness Friday's your thing, not mine. I don't do it on a Friday. I do it on a Wednesday.
Well, I didn't notice one on a Wednesday either.
Yeah, well, I may have forgotten about it.
Well, while you're munching into your ginormous portion. Ooh,
Look,
ginormous portion.
Right, on Wednesday, I bet you I'm under 14 stone. I reckon I've lost at least another half a stone. I've had to make a new hole in my ass, in my belt.
Anyway, I'm sure that the community have had enough listening to us jabbering on about your fake weight loss.
Well, let's listen to somebody else instead then. Here we go.
Sean from the Valleys, I've noticed in the shops this weekend that mince pies are available. And then I realised it's only, 10 weeks to Christmas?
Bloody hell. Let's hope this one doesn't mention Christmas.
Boaty bullshit.
The proof is there. The proof is there. I put my life out there on video, darlings. Warts and all. No hiding behind anything. I mean, look, if you want the absolute proof, then on my weight loss Wednesday, I will do the live. I'll do the live stream stark naked. There.
Oh yeah, I'm up for that. I'll make a note to watch on Wednesday. I've had a message from Matron who says that my audio is a little bit low. I hope people can hear me because otherwise I'm not going to be getting my argument across.
You are very quiet. I was going to try and
really?
turn. Yeah, I'm going to try and turn my volume up.
Is that something I need to work on this phone you've given me then?
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, I need to make a note. Watch Boaty on Wednesday. He will be naked. Right. I've made a note.
Well done.
I won't forget now. You better stick to that though, because I'll be staying up specially. Because you know I always go to bed super early and miss your live stream.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed that.
Matron says, do you have a channel? Let me know. And
yeah, this one. Where have you been, Matron? Hello?
That was actually funny for you. She says she'll throw the channel out if anybody has got one. She'll throw it out. Jimmy Quinn says, don't forget to like. Mark Lyons says, hello, me dearie. Hello, Mark. Trisha Alderman says, good evening, Emma, Boaty, and honourable community. I feel like I have to shout now if you can't hear me.
Hello, can you hear me now? Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Keep doing that.
I can't do the whole live stream like this, though, can I really?
Well, you could try.
Okay, I will.
Okay, right, so I'll read the comment.
Okay, the Equalizer is here and says, hi, everyone. Good evening, the Equalizer. And, let's see, the Matron says, Emma is the lady on the right. Oh, yeah, I wondered who I was. Thank you, Matron. And Jimmy Quinn says, hi, Neil, how was your first day at work? But I think he's gone to bed, so you may not get a reply. I just need to scroll down. Hang on. Bit of scrollage going on here. Right, Matron says,
oh, hang on, we scrolled to the end. Hang on. I hate the way that it does that. It's that's another thing that I find really annoying about technology. Right.
Matron says, I've just realised Emma has brown hair. Lol. And Andrew Buttercake says hi to the Equalizer. Jimmy F500 says 2 hours, 45 minutes to be precise. And Matron says, Emma is a few weeks worth of excitement built up and is gushing all over us. Oh, yeah.
Right, this sounds like a bloody announcement at a railway station.
Hello and welcome to Cromwood Railway Station. Please ensure you collect all your belongings.
Matron says Emma has a few weeks worth of excitement built up and is gushing it all at us. Emma's like that. She lets things build up for a couple of weeks and then lets it all out at once. Normally when somebody else is absolutely dying to use the facilities and they end up having to go and wee in the garden. But there we are. Matron said, oh, we've had that. Emma will be coming into our ears and our eyes, Trace. Oh, God. Matron's really banging it out tonight, isn't she? She's properly doing it. Pingu
She's
Concord is
excited.
with us. Pingu Concord says, greetings, honourable hostess and Boaty. And somewhere I have got a ping.
Not a
Where was it?
pingu.
Not a pingu. I've got a ping. Here it is. Probably for you. Most of the others have been.
Porky Pie moment from Boaty saying he's going to be naked on Wednesday.
How do you, it's not a lie unless I don't do it. It's not a lie unless I don't do it. You'll have to wait. Until Wednesday, won't you?
Oh, yeah. You should come on with no top on, and just pretend the bottom's naked. I still enjoy that.
The bottom half's my best bit, though. I'd rather do it the other way around. I'd rather come on naked from the waist down with a bin bag over my.
Don't forget, I've seen. So I'm just deciding whether I agree with you.
Oh, okay. Well, do let us know when you've cogitated.
I was just weighing it up.
Oh, don't weigh it up.
I mean, both ends have something swinging.
Oh, leave it out. I'm not having that. You on about my moves again? They've gone. I ran them off.
Swing your moobies around the windy bum. Swing your moobies around the windy bum. Swing your moobies around the windy bum.
When you run 15 miles a day, you don't have moves.
Oh, yeah. Did you get that sports bra I sent you?
Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
Anyway,
Mark Lyon says, the Greenwood Boaty, also known as Willy Wonka, voice
Oh,
note.
can't you just turn your microphone up?
I don't know how to do that. It's obviously a phone setting, isn't it? If anyone knows how to turn the audio up on the phone, let me know. Can you hear me okay? Can people actually hear me?
Good evening, Jason. Good evening, Emma. Good evening, community. I've got a song for you, Boaty. It goes like this. I heard it off someone called Mustard, I think it was. It goes like this. Hey, Mr. Boaty, you fat lazy twat. Oh, hello, Mr. Boaty. You're a wanker.
I think you're cool when you're wearing a hat. And now I love you. What do you think about that? Even though you are a twat, Mr. Boaty, you fat lazy twat. I love to see you when you're wearing that hat. And now I love you. What do you think about that? And I'm glad you're no longer fat. Thank you, John.
Well, we'll find out on Wednesday, won't we?
You certainly will.
Pinky Kunkel says, "What's up, the Greenwood?"
And Matron replies, "The moon and stars, Pingu Concord."
Barry says, "Oh, do you want to do it? Sorry."
No, you carry on.
I've just, throwing myself into it here when, without asking your permission. Barry says, better to lie in times like these, while God declines beyond the seas. Instead, man, king, or peasantry raises his gross authority.
I should have done that in this voice. It would have been better.
But never mind.
Or a Welsh accent would have been good. That would have worked.
I can't do a Welsh accent. I can only do Liverpool. All right. I can
Well,
only do Aberline. If Aberline was from Wales, I could do it. But I can't. All right. Got my tracksuit bottoms on down here. So, Matron says, "Oh Christ, this is going downhill. Sex noises from the Leisure Peninsula." And Pingu Concord says, "Muff, magnetastic." Lord Stiff says, "Right, let's see. What's this song?"
They call me Emma
Yeah.
Lemon.
Quite rightly. They call me Emma
Lemon.
Lemon. Quite rightly. They call me Emma Lemon. I don't know the next bit, the tune of it.
I'm just mad about Saffron.
All right.
Saffron's mad about me. I've got a better version of that. I'm just wild about acne. Acne grows wild about me. I'm just covered in gurgling zits. As far as the eye can see, they call me Mellow Yellow. And I've been instructed by Matron to freeze my wine, so I'll do exactly that.
She's doing her job perfectly tonight then. Barry says, for anyone who is not sure, I work for Pinkertons. Don't worry, no one here is being spied on. I'm about to submit my report on the thieving bastards, though. And Jimmy F500 says, you can never have too many chockies. Amy says, food today, spicy parsnip soup for lunch, Cumberland sausages and onion gravy, carrots and potato wedges.
Oh,
That's an interesting meal.
no, that's a good day's food, is that? I approve of that, Amy. I approve of that. Soup is an excellent luncheon for those of us who are watching our weight or who have embarked on a weight loss journey. Homemade soup is wonderful. It's nutritious. It's cheap to make. You can bung anything in there. Just whack in some nice herbs and spices, and you are good to go. Don't make the mistake of having half a loaf of bread and all lavishly buttered with rich creamery butter though. Don't undo the good work. No. But soup, excellent. And then what was the rest of it?
Cumberland sausages in
Cumberland
onion gravy.
sausages in onion gravy. How wonderful does that sound? With carrots, well, I live without them, and potato wedges. Again, homemade potato wedges. Don't ever buy frozen wedges, darlings. They're so easy to do. Oh, the things you can do with a potato. If you've got an oven and a potato, you can create magnificent things. Or you could do them on the hob. Why not? Make some mashed potato. Mashed potato is wonderful. Ha ha.
Are you being sponsored by Maris Piper or something?
Oh, I'd like to be.
Well, there is some excellent potato advice from Boaty for you there. And Tracy Cardiff says, oh, Amy, I love parsnip soup. Peter P says, chicken salad today.
Again, healthy. Healthy. Chicken with the skin off, of course. Oh, that skin is sinful. Chicken salad, what a wonderful thing. And if you think salad is boring, well, it's not. If you think salad is boring, then this is what you need to do. Make yourself a homemade vinaigrette. Now, this is mine. I make it. I put it into these little bottles. And that is made with white wine, Dijon mustard, various Gozitan herbs, olive oil. Oh, magnificent thing. And drizzle a bit of that over your salad. Oh, fantastic. Ha ha.
And that is it for the cookery hour this evening, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed
I've got
it.
Momo tomorrow. I'm running Momo. How excited am I?
It's been over a month since I had Momo.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry for your loss. I'll tell you what, I'll put an extra one in for you tomorrow and eat it in your honour.
Oh, thank you. Eat it on the live stream tomorrow night for me.
Oh, I could do that.
Barry says, I can't send any voice messages or calls. I can't call from overseas. Andrew Buttergeek says, Emma, that's a great idea with the sign. Boaty, are you taking notes? Subscribe to me.
No, I'm not like Emma. I'm not like Mimi over there. Now,
oh, isn't it?
Mimi LeBlanc. I come on here every night, darlings, and the only thought is about you, the community. I am here humbly, meekly, purely to serve you. Whereas Mimi over there, completely different. It's all about
her. No, because if they come to my channel, I can serve them as well. They could get double serving. So what more could they want? You could serve them the starter, and I serve them the delicious pudding. Okay. I don't know where they're getting the main course from, but you know. Anyway, Exploring with Ben and Sam is here, says, cat call from Mel, matron. Yeah, well, wait till the Wine o'Clock news. You'll hear all about that. Equalizer says that they have just subscribed to me. Thank you very much, Equalizer. And Pingu Concord is saying good evening to Jimmy, Admiral Jimmy, Almighty Admiral Jimmy. And I hope that Jimmy is getting his psychic head on so he can do his psychic moment later, because I'm sure everybody has missed that. Ian Hully says, regarding chocolate, they do say a finger of fudge is just enough. No, I don't agree, because I find a finger of fudge is too small. I prefer something like cucumber size.
Right.
Because
Well, let me give you all again. If you're trying to watch your weight,
I
or
wasn't talking about weight.
then I see. Right. And this is serious now. If you are trying to lose weight, but if you've got a sweet tooth and you crave the occasional chocolatey treat, then if you're going to eat chocolate, the best thing that you can eat is a single finger of fudge. That has fewer calories and less sugar than any other piece of chocolate-based confectionery. So if you are trying to, and I know that because the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, she ballooned up a bit at one stage. She was a size 6 or 8 when I met her. And then at one stage, she kind of went up to a kind of a size 12 or 14, something like that. And she wasn't happy with that at all. And she discovered that she was advised that the finger of fudge was the way to go.
My least favourite chocolate.
And we have a caller. Good evening, Mystery Stephen Paddock.
Good evening, sir.
How the devil are you?
Not too bad. So who's the new lady on tonight, sir?
Oh, her name is...
it's
Mabel,
not Charlotte Dobrey.
Her name is Mabel Titties. And
that's good, because somebody who's trying to apostle like here last time was better known as a desecrated car girl.
Yeah, I know. She comes in a variety of disguises. She's hungry. She's always hungry. She wants subscribers and views, and she will go anywhere to chase them. That's what it's all about.
It is nice to have her back, though, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's an absolute joy to have her back with her, with her microphone that could do with being a little bit louder, and talk about things that, you know, quite frankly, we'd probably rather not hear about. It's nothing less than a joy.
I think what it is, though, she hasn't had an iPhone. She's done now to turn it up. She's not doing bad there for the first attempt.
Oh, I think she's been... Well, I wouldn't know how to turn up the microphone on an iPhone. I'm honestly not sure if you can.
Because I know you got your Bluetooth connected to your car. There's different things in it on phones. And I think you go to different settings.
Are you using a microphone?
Yeah, I've got my earpiece in, but you can't. There's no volume for the microphone on it.
So that's got a microphone attached to it?
Yeah, it's an earpiece with a microphone, and all I've got is a volume for you and a mute button for me.
Right. I'm just having a little look at my phone to see if there is anything about input levels. And
you can hear it, though.
Can you?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, well, that's fine then. No problem.
Matron says I'm quieter than you, but, you know...
You're only using different microphones, I think, so it's going to be slightly different.
Yeah, and I hear Emma slightly differently because I'm listening to her on the phone that I'm actually recording on. So she's a bit of a distance away from me. As long as you guys can hear her, that's all good. If you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah, but Boaty, if you can't hear me, then you're just going to ignore everything I say.
I do that when I can hear you.
I know, I was about to say that. Why change, hey?
Alan Simpson, when he was at the festival, he was talking to, trying to think of his name now. I can't remember, the John Cooper guy.
What, John Cooper Clarke?
The one with the cars.
The poet.
He was talking, no, is YouTube being better in there?
All right, okay.
I mean, I can't remember what he had, but he had something for him.
Oh, right. Oh, well, jolly good.
Okie dokie. So what have you had for your dinner today, sir?
I haven't had dinner yet. I'll have dinner after the live stream, about 1 o'clock.
The yard with the captain?
Lunch. I had sausage, chips, and curry sauce with a can of Diet Coke. And it was lovely.
Was the thing still at the yard today, was it? When you were seeing the captain?
Which thing?
I forgot what I was going to say now, the caravan.
Oh, yes, still there for the moment. And we had lunch. Yeah, we had lunch in Roger Boaty.
What did you think of the bike?
God, I think it's ridiculous.
Did you ever go round on it? Did you?
No, it's a bloody child's bike. I couldn't go on that. I don't know what he was thinking of with that. I genuinely don't know what he was thinking.
It always works that way, though, as you said last night. That no one's interested, and all of a sudden you swap it, and then someone says, "Oh, I'll do that off you."
Oh yeah, well,
it always works that way.
He didn't know it was gone. It was somebody that I've been chatting to for a while. He had to sell his own car to buy
That's
it.
what I mean. It always works, and someone hasn't got the money at the time.
Yeah.
And then it comes to it.
But I don't know what he was thinking of with that bike. I really don't. God knows. But the unknown.
I understand in a way, Graham, because at the moment he's got to move everything fast, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, but I mean, we'd have done better if we'd have just scrapped the Metro.
It's just a shame. But saying that.
I mean, that bike's worth about 30 quid.
What the hell? Can't see him coming.
Yeah, but there you go. There you are.
Anyway, what did Emma have for her dinner today?
I will leave her to answer that.
I had sushi for my dinner this evening, Mr. Parry, sir. What did you have? What did you have for your dinner, Mr. Parry?
Bacon, butty for my first snack, and then the evening meal I had gammon, chips, and peas.
Oh, not peas. I don't approve of the peas.
Anyway, it's funny having your backs like a double act, you two sometimes.
We aim to please. We try our best.
That's what we want.
Good to hear from you, Mr. Parry, and hope you enjoyed your chips and peas and gammon, which you should have had with English mustard, but you will, of course, have had with tomato ketchup. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to let you carry on tonight, Sing.
Good to hear from you, sir. Catch you soon.
All right, good night, Mr. Wanker.
Good night, Mr. Parry, sir.
We're back.
The lovely Mr. Parry there. See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Barry says, if you work in a fudge factory boxing it up, does that make you a fudge packer? It does indeed. Tracy Cardiff is with us. A very good evening to you. Andrew says, us Australians like Kiwis. Farlap and Russell Crowe are good chaps. And so was, what was his name? Clark. What was his first name? What was his first name? Clark of Clark and Dorr. And I can't remember his first name. But he was a Kiwi, wasn't he? And he was a splendid chap. No longer with us, sadly. New Zealand Kiwi greeting, says Mark Lyons. Kia ora. We knew that. We knew that because if you didn't realise, here in the UK, we had a drink named that, a very popular one. And umbongo is greetings in some African language, I believe. So, yeah, I don't know why so many drinks are named after that. Kia ora, umbongo. Maybe we should greet each other by saying, and Robinson's barley water to you. But there we are. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. How is the singles channel going, asked Pingu? It's going tremendously. 61 subscribers at the last count.
There's a lot of views on the video.
Are there? How many? I haven't looked for a while.
I'll have a look while you continue if you like.
Okay, okay. Jimmy F500 says, Emma, your sound is a bit low.
Yeah, sadly, I don't know what to do about that apart from shout.
Peter P says the winner gets their weight in Frey Bentos pies. We can't afford that. Boaty's water bottle scandal. More on that story later, says Pingu. I don't know what you're talking about, Pingu.
251 views so far.
Not bad at all.
But that's what I could see. I think if you looked in the official backdoor stuff, there might be a few more.
Matron had a giggle at the notion of me cutting the end off a sausage. Mark used to work with a Steve Buttigieg in Brisbane at the the Inderupally Golf Club. Boaty is so, Emma is so feisty. I love it, says Jimmy F. Oh, boo. Sean mentioned the C word, says Matron. I've mentioned it. I've put an advert out there for Christmas Day because we get booked up so quickly. We've got about 50 bookings so far for Christmas Day. And if you're in the area and you fancy a great Christmas lunch, tremendous value, then come to Kathmandu Gurkha Ripley. 7 courses with champagne, just $42.95 per person. Great value, great service. Get yourselves down there and we wash the pots up for you. Oh, and I'm very excited about getting the keys to upstairs tomorrow. Right, where are we? Indeed, Mark, says Andrew. First day of the month. Interesting that you worked with the Butty Geek. I have Rellies up in Townsville. Oh, and we have another. Oh, it's from me. Lovely. Emma needs a whiz-bang microphone, says Andrew. Peter P says Emma looks and sounds good. I loathe Christmas, says Barry, don't we all? Jimmy also hates Christmas. High Knee says, thoughts on eating cats? Well, I'm all in favour of it, High Knee. All in favour of it. As long as they're cooked right. Don't overcook them, but they're quite tasteless, I find. So they really do need, they need spicing up, they need seasoning, or they need to be served with a sauce. I find they work excellently in an Asian stir fry. Thank you for the question. Maitland saying, oh God, Emma sounds like a pound shop Darth Vader. The next train leaving the platform will be in 4 minutes, says Andrew. Good choice. Callan was better, though, says Barry. And they're talking about the equaliser, of course. Next up, Cockfosters. You should have 2 toilets, Boaty, says Jimmy Quinn. Well, I haven't. I live in a 700-year-old cottage. 700 years ago, nobody had 2 toilets. So,
I wished you had 2 toilets when I visited you.
Why? Well, you wanted it spared in case you broke the main one.
No, because then I can just relax. Because, you know, while I'm in there, I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to want to come in and read this Jeremy Clarkson book in a minute. Oh, it's Rover book, wasn't it? But, you know, I kept on feeling aware that you were going to want to use the bathroom. So I had to try and hurry up. And the more I tried to hurry up, the more, you know, it all gets sucked back up again.
Well, there's a simple answer. When George Rotterbuty the caravan goes, I'll take the chemical toilet out of him and put it in the guest cupboard. Right. Take over the comments for a second.
Right. So, Matron is reminding people to send voice notes on 07391175856. Barry says the Wednesday wonk, lol. And Mark Lyon says, I love the fact that just like June, Emma is busting out all over. Oh, right. Well, glad you approve, Mark. Barry says, I can hear you, Emma. Mark Lyon says, loud and clear, Emma. Pingu Concord says, pendulous moves, live from Windy Bum. You know it. Andrew Buttergeek says, we can hear you, Emma, but slightly muted. Maybe it's my hair. Try and move my hair out the way a bit. Ian Holly says, Triumph has the bra for the way you are. Don't forget to lift and separate. I'll ask Boaty to do that when he returns to his seat in a minute. It's more noticeable because Boaty's a little louder. Cross your heart, bra, says Andrew Buttergeek. And Jimmy I500 says, I have a real dilemma today. I went to the loo in an establishment and the toilet seat couldn't be moved, so I had to hold the seat with one hand and do the business. No one with the other. Oh, dear.
I don't understand that.
Well, the toilet seat can't be moved.
Yeah.
So he had to hold the seat with one hand.
Well, if you can't move, why hold it?
I don't know. Jimmy at 500, explain yourself, please. Barry said that sounds more like Wayne Rooney with a butt plug. Andrew Buttergeek says, and my duty, Boaty, pound, box. Thank you. There we go. You just demand and he does it. It's great, isn't it? John Stoodley says, hey, chat. Hey, Boaty and Emma, hope you enjoyed my voice clip. I enjoyed it very much, John Stoodley. Very much indeed. Thank you very much. And people are saying hi to John. DL is here, says a very good evening to you, Boaty and Emma, and of course the rest of you, salutations. Trisha Alderman says, I love my soup maker. That sounds interesting, actually. I like the sound of a soup maker. Equalizer says, mash. Jimmy F500 says, no carrots. Excuse me, burping. DL is having a glass of rouge as we speak. Jimmy Mighty Quinn says, mash with double cream. I think I broke my little finger on that swing in the woods because it still hurts very much and it's swollen up. And when I'm fiddling with my mouse, it's hurting. Anyway, Pingu Concord says, hashtag send Boaty to Malta. Andrew Buttergeek, potato cakes. It's an Australian thing you can buy from your local chippy. I suppose it's a bit like hash browns, isn't it?
No, we call them scallops.
Oh, okay.
It's or well, they might be called different things in different parts of the UK, but what they are, they're like round-ish, and it's potato in batter. Don't you have those in Norfolk?
I call them potato cakes.
All right, weirder.
Ian Holly says, bygone kids' toys, Mr. Potato Head. Oh, that's still around. My Little Lemon's got one of them, or a couple of them actually. Got a female one as well. Batman Rubin's here says, I'd love a double J serving of Lemon's desserts. They're not as big as double J, I'm afraid. Batman Rubin. But sorry about that. Amy says, for Emma. It's a song. Hang on. I need to cough. No, it's poetry. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies. Poetry from who, she says.
Oh, sounds like Pam Ayres.
I don't know.
Pam
We'll
Ayres,
find
I'm
out.
going for.
Jimmy F500 said, you can't eat a starter motor. Mark Lyon says, Boaty, tell us, what's the difference between anal sex and oral sex?
Oh, well, I can answer that. Oral sex makes your day. Anal sex makes your whole week.
And he says in brackets, rectumification.
Yes, and we know what he's talking about there. That is from a video. We have a voice note.
Yes. Well, the problem I had was that I went into the Jacks to do number one, and the toilet seat would only rise one bit, so I actually had to hold it with one hand and do my business in the other.
Right, now I understand what he's talking about. So what Jimmy F500 is saying is that, and we've got a lavatory like this at work, he's saying that you can lift the lid, but it doesn't, but you can't lift the bottom bit, I think, and the lid doesn't stay where it is. Right,
so he has to hold the lid open.
But the answer is simple. Gentlemen, sit down. I am the biggest fan of the seated whittle. It solves so many problems. Now, the only exception is if you're at a urinal. If there's a urinal there, go for it, feel free. Otherwise, certainly in the comfort of your own home, where you might be responsible for cleaning the toilet area, sit down. Why? What possible benefit is there to standing up and having a wee? There is no benefit whatsoever. Gentlemen, sit down for your whittles. Honestly,
I agree. I always sit down for mine.
Yeah, well, you haven't got much of a choice. But I'm talking to the chaps. Chaps, honestly, sit down. It's a life changer. And you can read a little bit of Jeremy Clarkson while you're there. I can easily squeeze in a chapter of Jeremy Clarkson during a week.
Can I just say, Boaty, it is 5 minutes to 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
And I think Matron said somewhere to remind you not to freeze your wine.
Oh, okay. I'll check it.
I just saw it pop up on my phone a minute ago. Right, so hi Batman, a double portion, says Andrew Buttergeek. And when you get StreamYard, I will jump on with you, says Barry. Yeah, I think StreamYard would be a whole lot of fun, actually, Boaty, because we not only will we get voice notes, we will be able to see people's faces, and we'd get Barry on there. I would hope we get a lot more people. It could be so much fun.
Well, StreamYard has just changed, and they've put a new price wall in, so that all the things that used to be free on StreamYard, you now have to pay for.
Really?
But Sean very kindly said that we could. He has a StreamYard account, and he's very kindly said that we could use that if we wanted to have a go with it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Sean. I think it could be quite fun. So, yep.
But
that sounds like a fun idea.
But it means that you've got to be on your computer, not on a mobile phone.
So would I need a webcam then?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, are you sure? Because when I joined the Ben and Sam, they use StreamYard, I think. Matron, correct me if I'm wrong. But I did it on my phone from the bath. And it worked. So.
Oh, maybe it's changed then. I thought you had to be on a laptop or PC.
Yeah, well, we could look into it.
That's why I've never used it.
The Equalizer says, the finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat, which is obviously the song from the advert.
That was absolutely serious. Mrs. Boaty went down the either the Weight Watchers or the Slimming World thing, and did all of the calorie counting and all of that. And she was allowed to have a finger of fudge every day. And
I hate finger of fudge.
Yeah, well, if it's that or nothing, what are you going to go for?
Nothing. Ugh.
Oh, well, even better. Then you would lose even more weight. So tell yourself that your only options are a finger of fudge or nothing. But it worked very well. The artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, took her about, I don't know, two or three months, and she was back down to a size 8, and she stayed there.
Well done, Mrs. Boaty.
Yeah.
Why don't you try that?
Sorry?
Why don't you try that on your weight loss plan?
I can't. I've got to be careful how much more weight I lose. I'm already on the cusp of being unhealthily light.
I know, I could tell. You're looking a bit gaunt there tonight, Boaty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Boaty. I'm fucking stupid. I should have thought of that in the first place. So thank you, Jimmy F.
Not at all, Jimmy F. And all of you chaps out there, sit down. Right, chaps. Who is with me? If you sit down for your wheeze, let me know in the comments. I can't be the only one. And if you don't sit down for your wheeze, then you damn well should. Here we are. Another one.
I've heard you're a bullshitter now, Father.
Would you care for a cup of tea with that bullshitting now, Father?
Oh dear. Badinage says, what's the difference between like, love, and lust? Spit, swallow, and gargle. Yes, indeed. Boaty's Pottering Lube, 99p, says Pingu. Get it while it's hot, says Peter P. Lord Stiff Upper Lip says, one has to retire for the evening, so I will say goodbye to you all. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us, Lord Stiff Upper Lip. And it is wine o'clock, darling. This wine's going for a Burton. I'm getting a glass of the good stuff.
Right, well, shall we do the Wine O'Clock news?
If you would like to.
It is the return of the Wine O'Clock news, and unfortunately I have the bad news that the site where all the jingles are on is either down or completely no more. So we may never be able to run that jingle again, but I shall sing it for you. The Wine O'Clock news, the Wine O'Clock news. It's the Wine O'Clock news. Do, 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 do. Good evening, and here is your rather shoddy, hastily penned Wine O'Clock news.
In employment news, Kathmandu Gurkha restaurant in Ripley have also offered Alan Simpson a job as delivery driver after his recent supervision of Boaty on his rounds vastly improved the accuracy of orders and punctuality of deliveries by 89%. Mr. Simpson has, however, turned down the role on the principle because he was disappointed that the restaurant do not offer early starter breakfasts nor provide special lollipops. In further employment news, that very nice man, Neil, has started his new role today at Jason and Paul's inflatable gibbon factory. Neil states that there could not be a more suitable position for him, as the role requires him to punch inflated PVC gibbons to ensure strength and durability during hot podgering sessions for which they are manufactured. Neil is pleased to be able to offer a 40% discount on the Wild Nights ribbed range to friends and family, so please contact Neil if you would like further information about that. In YouTube news, Carol Ann, living in the moment, caused the stock market to crash last week when her knockers went viral on YouTube following an in-depth discussion about them on Boaty's World Livestream, which had the knock-on effect of causing the national grid to freeze. Carol Ann is said to have been mortified and has offered her initial YouTube earnings of £6.63 as an apology. There's more. Just have to scroll down. In transport news, Sir George Roger Boaty is shortly to leave the Yard of Dreams, which has been his home for the last 2 years, and is moving on to pastures new. In a final interview, Sir Roger Boaty said he had thoroughly enjoyed Captain Mustard and Boaty regularly sliding in and out of him for the past 2 years, but admits he won't miss all the excessive flatulence and regular naughty dribbles. And in community news, the more observant viewers may have noticed our very own matron has been missing in action rather a lot recently. This is due to the fact she has been moonlighting pervertedly with YouTube's Exploring with Ben and Sam, whose live streams start at 3:30 a.m. UK time. Matron will soon, however, need to ensure she gets well rested as she is due back up to the Yard of Dreams next Monday, where, as the head of the Mary Huff Management Company, she is carrying out a full inspection to include a check of methane levels within the lockup and a thorough and lengthy safety test of the world-famous podgering harness. And that concludes your Wine O'Clock news for this evening. The Wine O'Clock news, the Wine O'Clock news. It's the Wine O'Clock news. Do, do, do. Thank you very much, and good night. I hope you enjoyed that, guys.
That was very good, actually. That was very good.
I hope you could hear me. And I wrote that really quickly this evening because I realised I hadn't done it. So thank you for appreciating my efforts.
We weren't expecting much. You've only had about a month to write it, so.
Yeah, but if I wrote it a month ago, it would have been old news, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, good point. No, that was very good. That was very good.
Thank you very much, Boaty. That is high praise coming from your excellence.
Well, you made me laugh out loud when I was trying to drink wine, so that's got to be good.
That's okay. I'm pleased about that. Now, I'm not sure where you got to. Did you read that Pingu says hashtag Boaty's podgering lube is 99p? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I got as far as Lord Stiff Upper Lip retiring for the evening. And then Matron says that you only need one more sub to get to 300.
Well, I'm actually on 300 now, so thank you very much to whoever subscribed. If anyone hasn't subscribed, Emma Lemon on YouTube with 2 N's. Check me out. Quick plug every now and then, never hurt anybody. That's what Tracy told me anyway.
Didn't know.
Yeah, could you carry on reading the comments, please? Because I still haven't found where we are. Oh, there we are. I found it. Jimmy F500 says a bit lower. What was that about? Don't know. Matron would like you to pop over to her channel. Pingu Concord says John Copeland. Lord Stiff Upper Lip says Andrew Buttigieg. It's Lord Stiff Upper Lip if you don't mind my full title. Pingu Concord says, Andrew, do you have buy one get one freeze in Australia? Interesting question. Andrew Buttigieg says, sorry, Sir Lord Stiff Upper Lip. I do hope you accept my very humble apology.
Peter P says, Andrew, don't rub Stiffy the wrong way. And Jimmy at 500 says, ketchup. Matron says, peas are the devil's kidney stones, and I agree with that. I wouldn't want him to come across angry, says Andrew Buttigieg. And Peter P says, did you have a story about a human pea shooter, Boaty?
No.
Well, there we go. Lord Steve Babble approves of Andrew's efforts and says, that's better, thank you. 420 viewers, says Pingu Concord. I'm not sure what he's looking at there. Is that what's got 420 viewers? Anyway, Jimmy at 500 says chicken rolls and salt and vinegar hunky dory's crisps.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
It's not a bad lunch. I wouldn't want that for supper, but not a bad lunch.
Barry says, I have ordered supper tonight. It's jambalaya, a Cajun dish. Oh, I like jambalaya, actually. I did find a restaurant that makes madras, and it gave me the shits. Poor you. Andrew Buttergeek says, Pingu, not a lot of buy one, get one free here, although you can buy 3 tyres and get one free. If you don't have buy one, get one free, presumably prices are sensible then. Because I think they just do it here to make you think that the prices are sensible, you know, that you're getting a good deal, but not. And my chat has... Oh, there we go. I'll find where we are in a minute. Yeah. You're welcome, my little Vimto, says Pingu Concord. Mark Lyon says, I remember that Kiora orange drink at the Saturday afternoon flicks. Kiora, Kiora. Mark Lyons also says sauerkraut is good for gut health. Is it really? Oh. Andrew Buttergeek says, been ages since I've had a Kiora beverage. Don't talk about back door, you'll get me going, Emma, says Jimmy F500. What's behind the brown door, says Andrew Buttergeek.
We don't talk about that.
I know what's behind the brown door.
You do?
Tracy Cardiff says, that's not much for a Christmas lunch. They want a ridiculous amount in Cardiff.
Yeah, I keep the price down. I know that most places would charge double or triple that, but I wouldn't be comfortable with bending the customers over. They support us all year round. I'm not going to pull their trousers and pants down on Christmas Day.
People are congratulating me on the 300 subs. Barry says, Boaty, I have sent you my book in the post. Keep an eye out.
Oh, brilliant. I will genuinely enjoy that. And I've finished my Clarkson. So Barry's book, it's going to be Barry's bog book.
Oh, you could start doing Boaty's bog book reviews, couldn't you?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Good idea, that.
I could do, actually. Yeah. I'd love to do. I could just sit on the loo and talk about the book.
You could read the book out on the loo.
Yes.
Boaty's bog books, and you could read some of it out. That, you know, it must beat the bedtime stories.
Yeah, they're really good acoustics in there as well.
I know. When I was in there grunting and straining, it was reverberating around the room.
Really? God.
Oh, someone's done a nice thing, Boaty.
Oh, somebody's done a nice thing. Who's done a nice thing? Let's have a look-see. The Equalizer. Oh, bless your heart. I've given that a heart. Have a bottle of wine on me, Boaty, and bless your friendly chat. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. And I will do exactly that. I will have a bottle of wine. And thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Very much appreciated.
Matron is reminding everyone to send voice notes on 07391175856. We would love to hear from you. Andrew Buttergeek said he didn't want to piss on the seat, so had to hold the seat up to pee.
Sit down. Sit down. Easy. Just sit down.
Boaty can give you detailed instructions if you need.
Oh, it's not
Peter P says, wouldn't you use your foot?
It's like this. Right. It's this is your technique. Okay? Right. Trousers and panties down. And then you can use your right or your left hand, whatever suits you. It's you're combining going down with a swoop with the hand. It's swoop and tuck. It's like this. I'll do it again for you. Swoop and tuck. So as you're descending down, it's essential that you get your tuck technique just right. So you just guide your little tinkle in between the gap between your fuselage and the toilet seat. And then you'll be absolutely fine. Then you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to aim. You don't have to be concerned. You can just sit there in comfort, reading your Jeremy Clarkson or Barry's book, and let nature take its course in absolute worry-free tranquility. I love it. It's an oasis in the day for me.
And Boaty will be putting a full instruction sheet on the Boaty's World Facebook group, complete with diagrams, in due course. So please do go over and join the Facebook group. Matron may well pop that into the chat, but he can give you a proper diagram, full instruction sheet in due course. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to.
It's not difficult, darlings. It's not difficult. Honestly, it's just better in every way. Give me one advantage of the standing up piddle. If you're in a pub at a urinal, yes, fine. But at home, why would you stand up?
Okay, Boaty, I'm not a man, but I've got a suggestion of why it might be more beneficial to stand up. Could it not be that it's quicker to just whip it out and point it down rather than have to pull the trousers down?
Well, you're talking about it might
undo
be
your belt, presumably.
Yeah.
So undo the belt, undo the button, undo the zip. Whereas you could just flop it out. You know, especially if you're down the pub and you've got a massive bladder full and you're bursting to let it out, flop it out.
Seriously, how long does it take? Right, get ready.
Come on, show us.
Start the clock then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
When do I start?
I was counting.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got a clock, so I'm counting the clock. How many seconds?
Okay. Well, say go.
Okay. Marks, get set. Go, Boaty. 1, 2, 3.
Done.
Oh my God, that was super fast. That was super fast. Yeah, but you're an expert. You had many years training. Some other people might take a bit more time.
Well, practice makes perfect.
I was quite impressed with that, actually. Wow.
There you are, you see. Look, when you're desperate, you've got to be quick. And it helps that since I embarked on this weight loss thing, I no longer have to unbutton my jeans to take them down. They've become so huge on me. I used to be a 36-inch waist, darlings. So all of my trousers are 36-inch waist. But now I'm a 29-inch waist. So I literally have to have a belt, otherwise my trousers just fall down.
Right.
18 miles a day I'm running, darlings, and I'm counting every single calorie. I don't even have a finger of fudge. And you know what? I feel so much better for it. I feel energetic. I feel good. I've put in a hell of a day today. I've single-handedly, apart from mustard, completely changed the interior of my car.
Janet Jackson?
Yes.
Oh, well, we're going to have a video on this.
Yes.
And presumably, yeah.
Janet Jackson has now got a full, non-perforated leather interior.
Tomorrow video?
Sorry?
Will the video be out tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, right. Well, that's exciting. And I'm a bit jealous that Matron's going to see it before me. Presumably.
Yeah. Now, I must admit that, it's me and mustard, isn't it? It's mustard and Boaty. So we got a third of the job done. The job for today was to swap the interior, so take out Janet Jackson's interior, put in a full leather one, swap all of the wheels for alloy wheels, and we swapped the interior but I've just got to bolt the squab of the rear seat. We ran out of time to do that, so I've got to bolt that in tomorrow. It's only 3 10mm bolts. That'll take me like 3 minutes. And we didn't get round to swapping the wheels over, so that's gonna have to happen next Monday. Oh, and I forgot to put the parcel shelf back in, but the leather interior is in, and what an improvement! It looks fantastic, it feels fantastic, and when JJ's got the alloy wheels on as well, oh, she's gonna look $1 million.
What colour is the leather interior? Is it black?
Dark grey.
Oh, nice. Well, I should look forward to having a ride with you next time I visit you, Boaty.
Yes, indeed.
So, Andrew Buttergeek is very appreciative and admiring of your inserting technique. Lovely inserting technique, Boaty.
Thank
with
you.
a coin, obviously. Brussels sprouts are the best, says Tracy Cardiff. I love Brussels sprouts at Christmas. Love, love, love. Jimmy,
You can't love them.
Quinn.
If you love them that much, you'd have them all the time.
I do eat them a lot.
Oh, do you?
Well, I'm not going to eat them all day long every day, but, you know, whenever I have anything requiring gravy, I quite often have sprouts. Fritters, says Jimmy Quinn. Andrew Buttergeek says, yes, Boaty, potato cakes here in Melbourne, Queensland, we call them scallops. That's so wrong.
They are called potato fritters in many places as well. They're called potato fritters around here in Derbyshire.
Boom, boom.
I couldn't remember that word.
Boom, boom, says Andrew Buttergeek. Amy says Byron was the poetry.
Oh, Lord Byron. Oh, there we are.
Simone is here. She says, hello, I have a migraine. I probably won't stay long. Oh, sorry about that, Simone. Yeah, if you hang around, we'll probably give you an even bigger migraine. But yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Jimmy Quinn says, what's the difference between skydiving and muff diving? The view is the answer, apparently.
Right, I will give you a poem, and you tell me who the poet is. Are you ready?
I won't know.
Are you ready? O freddled gruntbugly, thy micturations are to me as plurdled gabble blotchets on a lurgid bee. Group, I implore thee, my founting turling drones, and hoopsiously drungle me with crinkly bindle wordles, or I will rend thee in the gobblewort with my blurgle crunction. You see if I don't.
Right, I hope everyone enjoyed that. And if they know the answer, let us know. Andrew Buttergeek says, I was about to say you'd get a few puzzled looks if you sat on a urinal. Well, it wouldn't be very comfortable either, would it? People are hoping Simone feels better soon and saying hello to her.
That's nice.
And I'm lost in the comments. I hate the way that this rolls around all over the place.
Right,
I'm going to buy an iPad.
You keep speaking as if you're not in control of your doings.
I'm not.
I don't have this problem. I'm a consummate professional.
No, you've got decent equipment, Boaty.
I have heard that. You're not the first lady to say that to me.
And you've sent me some of your decent equipment through the post. So I just need to get a few other bits and pieces.
Well, that was just a starter for 10. I mean, that's like a really old bit of decent equipment. That's not as decent.
Working?
It's not as decent as it once was. But honestly, if you went down that route, it would change your life.
I'm planning to. I just need to. I don't know much about these things, so I need. Well, I asked you, a bit of advice, but I need to just decide what I'm getting and what I'm doing. But I would quite like an iPad, and well, whatever I need to do editing on. This computer is on its last legs.
Get a cellular iPad on contract, so you're not shelling out a relatively large amount of money.
A cellular iPad.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So it has.
I'm writing it down.
It has a SIM card in it, like a phone. You take a contract out on it, like a phone, except that obviously the contract only gives you data. It doesn't give you calls and whatnot, because you can't do that on an iPad. and you just pay for it on a monthly basis, like you do with your phone contract. And then when your contract comes up for renewal, you can upgrade it to a brand new one.
So why would you want to get a contract and not just buy one?
Well, because I couldn't afford to just buy one.
But if you can afford to buy one, it's better to buy one, presumably.
Well, yeah, but then, well, I don't know, because you've still got to take out a contract, haven't you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know you had to have a contract.
Well, you do if you want to use a cellular one. If you just want a basic Wi-Fi only one,
okay, right.
then that's fine.
Right. So why are you recommending cellular?
Well, because then you can use it out and about.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to consider. I need lots of new equipment.
So I'll give you an example. When we've done live streams at the Art of Dreams, then I film the live stream on my phone and I look at the comments on my iPad. So at the Art of Dreams, there's no Wi-Fi, but because I've got a cellular iPad, I can still use the iPad.
Okay, I understand now. Thank you.
But if you want to just get a Wi-Fi only one and buy it outright, that will be a lot cheaper, of course.
Yeah, I think I might do that because I'm not sure I'm going to get the use outdoors that much, particularly because you just can connect it up to Wi-Fi, can't you? So yeah,
well,
I probably
you can, but not if you're working on a journey in the car.
Yeah, but I don't do that.
Not if you're in the caravan at the Art of Dreams.
And that's going to be going. I'm not going to be there anyway. So I think when I think about where I go with a phone,
I couldn't have done. If you remember, I did it at the top of the Great Orme.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Yeah, we did. That was great. I loved that. Happy days. You didn't eat a cake, did you, Andrew? Says Peter P. Mark Lyons says to Tracy Cardiff, I had Brussels sprouts with my fish and chips tonight. I was married to a Tracy in Cardiff, he says. Oh, Amy, I'm in the same page as you. Dauphinoise potatoes. I know they're not good for you. They're full of cream and all sorts. They're my favourite potato, Dauphinoise. Oh.
And can I just point out that there is an E on the end, so it's Dauphinoise.
Okay, Dauphinoise.
If there's an E after the S, then the S is no longer silent.
Thank you very much.
Hope that helps.
Matron says, yes, Ben and Sam use StreamYard. Emma, some of the other guests are on a phone too. So, yeah, she's saying you can do it on a phone. So
as a guest, yes. But
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because I thought you were saying that I would need to have a PC and webcam.
Yeah, if you were hosting it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I presumed that you were going to host it and I was going to come in as a guest with everybody else.
Okay.
That's because Sean's letting you use his. He's not inviting me to use his, so you'd be the host, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Is that not right?
I know you can guest as a host because I did. I was on Woody's as a guest.
We'll have to look into it. Andrew Buttergeek says, no, Peter P. Yellow cakes don't appeal to me. Try blue one, says Peter P. And Andrew Buttergeek says, blue Lou. And Mark Lyon says, I need a poo. And Peter P was excited. It was wine o'clock. And Andrew Buttergeek says, I sit down for wee only when I'm doing a poo. Well, yeah, but if you can sit down to wee when you're having a poo, you can surely just sit down to wee when you're having a wee.
Exactly.
Do you prefer standing? Andrew Buttergeek, if you prefer standing up to have a wee, let us know why. I'm intrigued.
Oh, and I will give you another, seeing as you were talking about the ease of access and speed and whatnot. If I know that I'm only going for a wee, then I don't take my pants down.
Okay.
I just slip the little chap out of the side.
Right. Outside.
Out of the side.
Okay. Yeah.
Of the wide friends.
Well, so basically you're saying you have to stand up, but then before you do the tuck under, you're pulling across, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's pull across, tuck under, and then sit down.
Yeah.
God, it's complicated being a man, isn't it?
Yeah, but I do that I do all of that on the way. So you're not losing any time. It's very efficient.
Right. Thank you. And Barry, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, Matron says, don't mark lines. You will really start Emma's colon off. She knows me. Peter P says, community crap. Yeah, Barry says, I sit down to piss. And the other, I sit down to wipe.
That
Right.
is weird.
Mark Lyon says, sit for wheeze, dudes. Better for the prostate, apparently.
There you go.
There you go, Boaty. Even more reason to sit down. Jimmy,
We interrupt this broadcast for a voice note.
Oh, I'm excited again now.
Show, and you can host StreamYard even if you're using a mobile phone, but it's difficult because the screen is a lot smaller, and obviously, you know, big fingers and small buttons. You can definitely do it on an iPad.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I guess it's because when you're the host, you're letting people in and out and things, and you need to be able to press stuff. So yeah, if it's on a phone, yeah, you're probably very fiddly.
Yeah,
so
but
probably...
right, let me make it clear what my what the issue is. This is the setup that I've got now with YouTube, right? So I'm filming on a phone that's on my table over there. I'm controlling everything from my iPad here. Now that works for me. That's sensible. What I don't want is being forced to control everything on the device that I'm filming on. That I will not do that.
Is that how StreamYard works? Do we know, or are we hoping for information from people on this?
Well, I don't. I'm not absolutely sure, but I will not do that.
No, because you'd have to hold it like right there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I will never do a live stream when I have to control everything on the device that I'm actually filming on, because that doesn't work. For me, this works. I can do everything on here, and you're not getting interrupted. Okay, you might not be looking into my eyes if I'm looking down and doing this, but at least you're not getting my fingers all over the screen and my face all up into you and all of that.
Yeah.
That just looks horrendously unprofessional to me. So, you know, not that I am particularly professional, but
I know what you mean, though. When you go, have to go all close up. They get to see absolutely everything, you know, up your nose and all sorts. And yeah, it's like, this is nice because this actually makes us look presentable.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much better I look on this than in real life.
And Sean also says that if the Prime Minister were to resign in the next 48 hours, I think you should stand, Boaty.
Well, there we go. That's a good idea. I vote for you, Boaty.
I'd love to have a go.
You want to have a go on the Prime Minister's wife?
I wouldn't mind. Oh, hang on. Let me. I need to do speaker, don't I? There we are. Good evening, mystery Sean Caller.
Hello, this is StreamYard support here.
Ah.
It is possible when you start the show, you run it on the iPad.
Right.
And if anybody wants to be on the show, they can click the link and you can bring them on. Therefore, you just have to send the link to your mobile phone and bring that on as the main camera.
Ah, okay.
Just look at your camera as a viewer calling in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you can run the whole thing. You just have to make sure that you don't switch the camera on, which is on the iPad. Yeah,
right. I'm with that. No, that.
But if you do want to have a test at some point, I have an account which I can give you the login details for.
Oh, bless you. Oh.
And the time is now 11:30.
Oh.
And you can have a test.
Brilliant. We'll have a go with that. How has your day been, sir?
I had a cleaner in the house today.
Oh.
2 of them. So they're going to come on a regular basis every week. But today they came for 3 hours because it was like a deep clean.
Yeah.
But moving forward, they're just coming for. One of them is just coming for the 1 hour.
Right. I'm going to do a class test on you now. I'm going to ask you a question, and your answer will tell us what class you are. Now, here's the question, and I insist that you answer this honestly. Before your cleaners arrived, did you do any cleaning or tidying yourself?
Yes.
Working class. That's so working class. If you're middle class or upper middle class, then you feel entitled and you do nothing. Because you think, well, that's what I'm paying them for. Why would I get my hands dirty? If you're working class, when your cleaners come, then you go around like mad. I had cleaners. I brought cleaners in when I was married to the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, a good Irish woman. She was and indeed is. And she was mortified. She didn't want them, but I insisted. I said, look, you're working full time, 4 children, blah, 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 blah. We need cleaners. I'm not going to watch you work your fingers to the bone when we could be doing other things. So I organised the cleaners, and she had a day off work and spent the whole day cleaning the house from top to bottom. So the cleaners rocked up. There was nothing for them to do, and they never came again.
No, the thing I didn't like about the cleaners in London, and the same thing happened down here today, is the fact that I do believe if a sofa is in a certain position and a table is in a certain position, or even a teapot on a table, after they've gone, they should be put back in exactly the same spot.
I would agree.
So today, I didn't clean, but I went around and got rid of all of the knickknacks and things, and sort of put them into cupboards and sort of that. And then when they were just about to leave, I was like, something's missing. And the table was on the other side of the room. That has annoyed me in the past.
Yeah.
So I need to learn not to. But in London, they were to move things so wildly, they'd be in a different room. The toaster would be in the bathroom.
Well, in all seriousness, I lived in Africa for a while, and I'm going to congratulate you on doing the right thing, because I believe this to be true. In Africa, they think that if you can afford to pay somebody to do something rather than you doing it yourself, then you are being very selfish if you don't do that. So if you clean all of your own house and you could afford to pay somebody else to do it, the Africans would say that you are selfish because you're taking food off somebody else's table. And I believe in that as well. So I think you are doing a splendid thing.
Well, for anybody that knows the history of my sofa, I have my sofa about a foot away from the radiator, just because I don't like the idea of the sofa touching the radiator with heat and stuff like this. So I have this thing that the cat sleeps on the radiator to try and tell people that the setup of the room is the way that it should be. The sofa was back against the radiator, and I politely said, "Oh, just give me a hand, and we'll put this back."
You see,
that's the only thing that I don't get. But the house does smell fresh, and it does smell like I've just moved in, and therefore that excitement has come back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, I must confess that I'm on the side of all of your viewers who said that the sofa is in the wrong place. I couldn't cope with the sofa just randomly abandoned a couple of feet away from the radiator. Mine is.
The thing is, when I put it up against the radiator, the room feels so big. I feel quite small in the room, but when it's a foot out, it feels or maybe my brain has got accustomed to it, but it just feels a lot nicer. And I've also given in, and I've bought a microwave, which is turning up tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
I'll be interested to see the size of it, because it only cost about £60. So I don't, and the last time I bought one, they were hundreds. But I think it's a small one. All I want it for is like this evening now, that my Sunday lunch leftovers, there's no point in putting the oven on for an hour.
No.
Just to warm up some vegetables that can go in the microwave for 20 seconds.
No, I totally agree with that. I have a microwave, and I made a video about this. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. On the Boxing Day, I went to the Boxing Day sale and treated myself to the thing that I've still got now, a microwave, but a flat bed microwave. And if any of you guys out there, if you're still using an old school microwave with a glass turntable thing on it, then honestly, when it comes time to upgrade, spend an extra 10 or 20 quid, get the flat bed one. It is amazing. Those old ones with the glass swingy roundy thing, oh, they trap water and disgusting things, and they end up going rusty. If you get a flatbed,
you just get in a cleaner.
No, seriously, the flatbed ones, obviously we use them at work, but you can get one. I think I paid about £70 for mine, and you don't have a turntable or anything like that. You just have a clear space, and it's so easy to just wipe it clean every time. And if you wipe it clean every time, you don't get the build-up of crap. You don't get the condensation, which causes the metal parts to rust. Anything like that. Just a quick wipe. When you've used it, jobs are good. And one of the best things I've ever bought.
She did ask, did I want her to do the fridge? And I thought, it will take you an hour to unpack everything. So no, do that yourself.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to do a fridge upgrade at some point, aren't you?
Yes, but I've now got to the point where I'm the microwave is the last big thing that I've bought. And now I'm going to go to the other extreme and just be frugal for the next 2 months and just see how much I can actually save.
Where's the microwave going to go?
Well, that's a video just by itself, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm sure you'll get lots of advice.
But I've just noticed a cobweb that they forgot. So, but I don't know if the price is good. £17 an hour.
For two of them?
No, for the one. So because it's the first week, I've had to pay for 2 people.
Right. Sounds okay to me.
So now I'm trying to find a window cleaner and possibly maybe even a gardener. Who knows? But we'll keep that away from the YouTube.
Oh yeah, Christ! Don't tell them that. The window cleaner. Be careful. Just be careful with that. And go on recommendations. It's not a question of whether they're any good or anything. It's just that window cleaning is the #1 career choice of burglars, because it gives them the ideal opportunity to case the joint, as they say. So have a word around locally to make sure that you're getting one who's actually a window cleaner and not a chance your arm.
Could you imagine a window cleaner looking through the window and seeing Emma in the bath? Right, I'll catch you later.
All right, mate.
Apparently, the rumour mill is something's about to happen over the next 48 hours regarding a certain person in charge of the country. So, who knows?
Oh, really?
Watch the news over the next 48 hours.
I will watch with interest. And I will be ready to take office if required.
There you go.
Take care, mate. The lovely Sean there, darlings. And during that, we missed a call from Captain Mustard. Hopefully he will call back. Oh, who's just done that? Oh, Emma, you've gifted a membership. Oh, bless you. That's very kind.
Would you like? I can see who got the membership. Can I announce it?
You can, please do.
I'm very, very pleased to announce that it was Andrew Buttigieg who got the membership. So
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Welcome back to membership, Andrew. I think you've had it before. I'm not sure, but welcome to it or back to it.
He has had it before.
And Captain Mustard, if you're watching, please do try and call again.
Do you know what? There's going to be some channel member only videos going up tomorrow. I might gift. It's the last day of the month at midnight. Oh no, it'll have to be before midnight, won't it? I might gift some memberships myself.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
To say thank you to everybody for your incredible support over this first month of remonetization. I'm really grateful.
Sorry, carry on.
No, please go on.
I was just going to say, I sent that one out because I kind of felt like celebrating that I'm back, like on the live stream. I'm so excited. So I kind of sent it out in celebration. Sorry, I couldn't do more because I don't have loads of money, but you know.
I know the situation, don't you worry. I will do some as well. So if you would be kind enough to go through the comments, I will set up the membership thing.
Yep, and don't forget to tick your little thing to say you accept gifts, everybody. Jimmy F500 says, can I come out from under the table now? I think that might have been when I was reading the news. I'm not sure. Sit on the crapper like the Longbridge rapper, says Pingu Concord. Why do you always pee when you poo, but not poo when you pee, says Peter P. Oh, there's a lot of peas going on in that sentence. And Barry says, yes, I sit sideways on the bog to do the task. It also removes duck butter. No
What?
rusty duck butter. No rusty bullet hole here.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Mark Lyons says, oops, sorry to matron. Mr. Stephen Parry from Port Sunlight in the Wirral.
The Leisure Peninsula.
Thank you very much. Says, I must apologise for the last voice message about fingering fudge. If it was taken the wrong way, I hope everyone is well. And lovely to have Emma back on this Monday night. We all missed her. Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Parry. It's very kind of you to say so. Matron says that my colon is infamous. Thanks, Trace. Andrew Buttigieg is laughing about Neil testing the rubber gibbons. And Jimmy F500 said at least the doings work to matron, which is absolutely true. Yeah, I'm pleased they work. Barry says Roger Boaty getting his body rogered. And R.I.P. Roger Boaty, says Andrew Buttigieg. What happened to Mother Roger Boaty, says Peter P. I love the 1 o'clock news.
Well, Mother Roger Boaty kind of fell out with us, didn't he?
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I love the 1 o'clock news. Perfectly insane, says matron. Mark Lyons says to Mr. Stephen Parry from Portside in the Wirral, are you in the Warrawee, mate? Okay. Andrew Buttigieg says, what? No shipping news? Now, the shitting forecast isn't on tonight. Sorry. Mark Lyons says, thank you, Emma. That was brilliant. The 1 o'clock news. Thank you very much, Mark. Jimmy F500 says, cycling is bad for the prostate, apparently.
Oh, great.
Pingu Concord says, hashtag save mustard from rotting in the yard. Mark Lyons says, that's me fucked then, regarding the prostate cycling issue. And Andrew Buttigieg says, I wouldn't mind a quick plug. It's been a while. Matron is laughing at Pingu and says, I shall be conducting full tests for rock, damp, and electrical doings on Monday. Not really. I shall look at the car and have some lunch and do some filming and have a chat. That doesn't sound very exciting, Matron. Pingu says, Andrew, I'm sure Boaty would oblige if you were local. And Peter P says, hashtag send mustard to Malta. Pingu Cockle says, hashtag...
I'd love to go. Can I just put it out there? I would love to go back to Malta. I'd hope to think that...
You will. You will one day.
Hopefully.
And Pingu Cockle says, hashtag mustard and Boaty do Maltese. Andrew Buttergeek says, Pingu, there's not enough poddering lube in the world for me to receive a pegging from our Boaty. And Ian Holly says, never mind Boaty's world. I remember an episode of Wicker's World with Percy Shaw, the inventor of the cat's eyes. He said, if he had been coming, I don't know what that says, sorry. The off? I apologise, I don't know what that says. Ian Holly's comment.
I've lost where we are. Hang on.
It's just the end of it I couldn't quite understand.
Never mind Boaty's world. I remember an episode of Wicker's World with Percy Shaw, the inventor of the cat's eye. He said if he had seen... right.
Okay. Then the
should...
Equalizer sent that wonderful super chat. Thank you very much again, Equalizer. And everyone's giving him lots of love for that. Pingu Conkle says, the Reverend Boaty, inventor of the Sit-Wee, available soon on Amazon. Mark Lyons says to Matron, Emma's butthole is rogue and robust then, yeah? Don't even talk about my bunghole. Jimmy F500 says, great advice, Boaty, regarding toilet etiquette. And Andrew Butterkey says, potty training tips. Oh, squat to pee then, says Mark Lyons. Magnifying glass needed, Emma, says Pingu Concord. And Matron has put the Facebook group, Boaty's World Facebook group link in the chat. Oh my God, the tingle got an airing, says Andrew Buttergeek, when you drop your trousers. 5 seconds, says Mark Lyons. We could have a competition. The racing tingle, says Peter P. Jimmy Quinn says, but Boaty's pissed in his underwear. Oh, lovely.
Well, no, we covered that, didn't we, Dee? Boom.
Yeah. You have to whip it to one side.
Yeah.
He loves airing his tinkle at night, says Matron, and I know that because I've heard the songs and I've sort of looked away when the evidence was sort of kind of coming out. You
didn't look away. You so didn't.
Well, you know, I like to. I like to do the proper observation. Anyway, hello, Boaty, Emma in chat, says TY Sport.
We've had some fun nights this summer. It's been a fun summer, darlings. Next year is going to be even better. And there will be moments over the winter as well.
Yeah, I hope there will be moments over the winter. Yeah, definitely. And
you haven't seen my new and improved front parlour. The front parlour's amazing now.
I'm penciling you in for my entertainment next summer, Boaty, you know. It's going to be even better next year, I've decided.
Oh, totally.
But yeah, I think previously you've mentioned that you get a bit affected by, you know, the season changing. You start feeling a bit down with the, you know, the darker days. Well, that doesn't have to be the case. Once certain things are sorted out at my end, then I'm coming up to entertain you, You're not going to get out of that.
Excellent.
I'm gonna help you with the Airbnb. I'm going to force you out to places you never ever dreamed you'd be forced out to. You just mark my words,
Well,
Mr. Boaty.
if all goes according to plan, getting the keys tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant!
Our first look around. I'm going to video it all.
Gosh, yeah. Oh, I look forward to that video then, because I've seen the photos, but yeah, a proper look
Well,
around.
I'm guessing that the builders have left it in a half-done mess because they just seem to have disappeared. But yeah, at least we can see what we're dealing with and we can make some plans, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I look forward to those videos and hearing all about it as well. Am I on mute?
No, I can hear you.
No, I was just checking because I muted it to speak to somebody in the house. Matron says, "Hi, T.Y. Spork. What a moment for you to come in. What a lovely welcome," says T.Y. Spork. Pinky Concord says, "Got to be quick with a liver lass in trackies." Yeah. Peter P says, "Curry will be easier to clean from the new seats." Oh, and I don't like perforated leather, so I'm glad you said it wasn't perforated. You know my views on perforated
definitely
leather
not
seats.
perforated leather. Let's whiz through these comments and
Okay.
Oh,
there's a matron on the line.
Right, in about 3 minutes, get through as many comments as you can, and in 3 minutes, I will gift some membership.
Right. So do you want me to do super speedy comments? Yep.
Yeah.
I'll only pause if I think you might want to comment, or just jump in. Right. So, Lee Yan is here. Is that how you pronounce it? Lee Yan, is it?
I've never known. That's where I've gone with it.
Leanne, if you want to leave a voice sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. If you'd like to leave a voice note to let us know how to pronounce your name if we're saying it wrong, that'd be lovely. Otherwise, I'm going to call you Leanne.
Well,
okay.
I think she was saying that she's unable to leave voice messages at the moment for some reason.
Oh, okay, because I thought she did the other night, so sorry about that. Right. Never mind. So, right, here we go. She says, "Hi, for some strange reason, I can't send audio now on WhatsApp. Keeps typing my message and says audio not available. Wanted to recite some Aussie slang for your listening pleasure." We'll look forward to that in the future, Leanne. So you can now shite away, says Jimmy F500. Matron says, "You seen his tinkle, you're a full community member now, TY Spork." Hi Lee, says Matron. Mark Lyons says, "Squat to pee will take longer if wearing braces or trainers," which is true, actually. TY Spork says, "Yay, I passed initiation." Mark Lyons says, "My Kia Sorento SUV passed the WOF MOT. Yay! Hooray! Yay!" This is why now anything could happen now, says Matron. Food is here. See you in a bit, says Barry. See you soon, Barry, says Matron. Mark says, "I love that it's always beer o'clock somewhere in the world." Peter P says, "Enjoy, Barry." Wurzel Gummidge, says Mark Lyons. Gimmage he's put. R. Vogon Poetry, says Andrew Buttigieg. "Enjoy your nosh, Barry," he also says.
Correct. Well
Jimmy
done,
Quinn
Andrew.
says, "Stanley Unwin."
Well spotted.
Mark Lyons, "My nickname is Wurzel, by the way. We have a lot of members called Mark." Correct spelling, Wurzel Gummidge. "Into trains, Mark," says Andrew Buttigieg. Jimmy F500 says, "Boaty's got all the doings working. Such a professional." Project Nigel is or was here, says, "Hello, everyone." Jimmy Quinn says, "My iPad is paired with my iPhone, so I can get internet." Oh, right.
Can I just respond to that?
Yep.
The iPad is a lot more data heavy than an iPhone. So you need to have an unlimited data plan on your iPhone if you're going to pair an iPad with it. Otherwise, the iPad will just use up all your data in a moment. It's a lot more data heavy than the iPhone. So if you've got a limited data rather than unlimited data plan, be careful about pairing your iPad. That was all.
Right. Ian Holly says, Houston? I had a problem there. I was saying about Percy Shaw. He said if he was coming the other way, he would have invented the pencil sharpener.
Now, that is a Ken Dodd joke and a very good one. I recognise that. Yeah, that is a Ken Dodd joke and it's brilliant. I've heard that live.
I probably messed it up with the way I recited it. Sorry about that. Jimmy F500 says, "How long is the tumble dryer?" Oh, how is the tumble dryer, Mustard? Still works? Matron says Woody didn't use StreamYard, Boaty. He used OBS.
Right, I'm going to interrupt you now because it is like 4 minutes to midnight and the next month. So I am going to gift some memberships. Get ready. Make sure that your gift acceptance thing is set to on. And here we go on the last day of the month. Emma, would you like to count me down?
Okay, Boaty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
There we go.
Right. Good luck to everybody. How exciting! Don't forget, if you have membership, you get to go and stay in Boaty's spare room and eat his meticulously planned breakfast. What more could you want?
Right, and I'm going to announce the people that have reached the recipients. Right, so our newest channel members are Chaz Brown, Mr. F, Barry, that guy from SETI Alpha 5, Bad Books, Steve Colg, HW100 or HW100 or HW100, Rob Hedgehog, Carolyn or Caroline, I think it's Carolyn Wild, The Equalizer, and last but by no means least, Carl Burton. I'm very happy about that. There are some wonderful names in there.
Congratulations, guys. Enjoy your membership and enjoy all the benefits and perks that come with it.
Absolutely. Oh, all these new people coming to stay in my guest cupboard.
I know your little tinkle's going to be so busy.
Yeah, and for whom I'm going to be cooking a meticulously planned breakfast and who will be eating my Momo. Gosh.
What if they all book in at the same time? It's going to be chaos.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll be tenting in the garden then, out there with Blot.
Oh, I haven't had a reply from him, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I did write it kind of humorously in the hope that that might catch his eye.
I'm sure you did.
But to be honest, if he does reply, I'm not going to tell you because it's supposed to be a surprise. You're going to find out when it happens, when you watch the episode, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
So actually, I won't, if I do get a reply, I won't tell you because that would be so funny if you settled down to watch him one night and you're like, hang on a minute, that's my garden. And at that point, you would be inside doing a live stream.
Oh, let me just try and play this. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, there we are. A voice note from Captain Mustard.
What did it say? I couldn't catch it.
You naughty little clean, yeah.
Well, thanks very much for that, Captain Mustard. I really enjoyed that.
We've had a fun day. We did have a fun day. We were both absolutely soaked and, oh, God, so wet, so literally soaked through. We looked like a pair of drowned rats, but we still had a laugh. We had a really good laugh. And there'll be a video, and there's a small lunch video. And we did something we haven't done for ages. We used to do it before we got the caravan, and it was so cute, actually. When we used to be there in the yard in the winter before we had the caravan, then when we got so cold we couldn't bear it anymore, we'd get in the car, turn the engine on, put the heater on, and just video some random crap we'd impersonate other YouTubers or something. And we did that today. We were so, because the caravan's not warm, there's no battery in there, there's no heat in there. And we were so wet and so cold that we just jumped in the car for 20 minutes and warmed ourselves up and made a silly video where we talked about, well, I can't tell you what we talked about, but it will be available to channel members.
You said you had a good laugh. Did you get a lot of that on film?
Hopefully. I'm not sure until I look at the edit, to be honest. It was a bit, we were genuinely trying to do some actual work because the point of what we're doing is obviously Mustard's got to get the yard cleared. Work is continuing apace. The yard is looking a lot better. The yard is going to be a much nicer space, except that it's going to have containers in it. And in my experience, most containers are owned by thieves or fences or ne'er-do-wells. So you get the wrong sort of people around there. But maybe that's just where I had my storage containers. Yeah, so it needs to get space cleared, and we've got that car, Dented Daisy, which is just, oh God, everything's gone wrong with that. The logbook that we were given is an out-of-date logbook, so we haven't got a logbook for it. The immobilizer has gone knackered, so it won't start. The alternator is knackered, and it's dented and scratched. That's why it's called Dented Daisy. And it's just there's too much wrong with that car. Mustard will get shit over this, but we decided that the cars have got to be moved. It's unsaleable effectively, and so we're going to scrap it, just get it gone. However, it's a top of the range IXL model. So I said, look, we'll scrap it, but we'll get all of the good stuff off it. And so that's where the interiors come for JJ. So I said, we'll take the leather out, put the leather in JJ, put the wheels on, and then when we scrap it, then any difference between what we get for scrap and what we paid for it, which isn't much, I will sort that out with the unknown banker, and bits of it will live on, and JJ will be a nicer car, and so on and so on and so on. So we didn't lark about. So we did lark about, but we've properly worked today, the pair of us. Because Daisy wouldn't start, then Mustard had to tow it out of the bottom lockup, initially on his own before I got there, and then we towed it together and pushed it, and then we had to ask about with trying to get the interior out and then get it into JJ, and bolts didn't undo and things broke, and the way that these sort of things always happen. So we filmed. It might be a bit haphazard. I'm probably going to have to go a bit mad in the edit suite, but I will probably put whole things in there unedited for channel viewers. I hope the mic picked up some of the stuff, because when we were actually working in the car, the two of us, some of the stuff was properly funny, but the camera was quite far away, so I don't know if it's going to pick it up. I'll see when I come to edit it.
Well, lots of videos coming out to look forward to, guys. Andrew Buttergeek says it's easier for me to stand to wee. There we go. That's his answer to that one. Matron says, good productive day at the yard and all editing done for the day, Mustard. Tricky chaps' penises, says Andrew Buttergeek. Peter P says, hi, Janice. Is there somebody here called Janice that I've missed? Or is that a quote from something? Because I am on all messages, but I can't see anybody called Janice. Oh well, hi Janice. Jimmy F500 says, us men, we do suffer. Andrew Buttergeek says, too many dangling bits and bobs. Yeah, I always think that. Then again, women, we have them here, don't we? Except Boaty, he has them here too, doesn't he? So. Project Nigel says, Tracy, the video with Boaty has yet to be started, but I have a lovely introduction video to set live. Don't know what that's about, but it sounds interesting. Good night, all, says Amy. So good night, Amy. Hope you're sleeping, gonna sleep well tonight. Mark Lyons says, do you have a Canon camera on a tripod, Boaty?
No. Ooh.
That answers that question. Andrew Buttergeek says, advice from a proper professional. Peter P says, BW community, Boaty's World community legend, Sean. Andrew Buttergeek says it's time for the shipping news. He's desperate for the shipping news, is Andrew. I think he's asked for that a couple of times. Don't forget to like, says Jimmy Quinn. Peter P says, like, and Boaty will keep his pants on. Gosh. Yes, hit like, says Matron. Take Peter's advice. And she says, Project Nigel, ooh, I look forward. Will it be tonight? I need to watch the Bigger Than 90s one later as well. Been a little busy all day. God, I need a cleaner, she says. And then she says, yes, I agree with Sean regarding placing furniture in the correct place for the client. Andrew Butterkey says, you lot are posh if you can afford a cleaner or two. And Peter P says, a cleaner to clean before the next cleaner. And Pingu Concord decides to say, tractor. Major says, I can't afford one, sadly, Andrew, but it's on my to-do list for when I can afford whenever. And Andrew puts 4 tractors into the chat for us to have a look at. Jimmy F500 says, makes sense, I suppose, about cleaners. And Andrew Buttergeek says, do your own cleaning. It's a form of exercise. Boaty doesn't need any more exercise. Did you not hear? He runs thousands of miles a day to get his racing snake form.
Exactly.
And farts, too. That powers him on. You know. Jimmy F500 said, makes sense. I've read that one. Andrew Buttergeek says, or far away, Sean. And Mark Lyons says, it just cost me $130 for 2 cleaners to do 2-hour spring clean. Hire a Housewife Limited, Fielding, New Zealand. My first ST, whatever that means, says Jimmy Quinn. Andrew Buttergeek says, I've got an old school microwave, but the knob came off. Oh, don't you hate it when the knob comes off in your hand? Matron says, I bought my dad a flatbed microwave. It was really good. Neither his cleaner nor his carers would clean the microwave, so I had to do it. And wiping once every few weeks was so easy. So she's agreeing with you there, Boaty. Are you still here, Boaty? Have you started cooking your dinner?
No, I'm still here. And the flatbeds, they are amazing.
My first microwave I bought in 1984 cost me £750, says Jimmy Quinn. Free the sausage. Hashtag free the sausage, says Andrew Buttigieg. Sorry, I've just shot to the end as usual. Everyone's giving me lots of love for giving Andrew Buttigieg a gifted membership. Mark Lyons says, Jimmy Quinn, yikes, £750 colour TVs and VHSs used to cost an arm and a leg back then too. I'm well chuffed, says Andrew Buttigieg. Well done, Andrew, says Ian Hulley. My dad, says Andrew Buttigieg, used to work down at the docks back in the day. He used to come home after work with freebies sometimes. I like those sort of jobs. No, Emma, my voice call is so cringe, says Jimmy at 500. Andrew, my dad was a docker in London, says Jimmy Quinn. Snap, snap, Jimmy, says Andrew Buttigieg. Mark Lyons is laughing at Andrew. And Peter P says, nothing to cringe about, Jimmy F. Mark, my first video player, had a remote on a wire, says Jimmy Quinn. I think ours did too, actually. Andrew Buttigieg says, I liked going down to the docks with Dad when I was a nipper. Such an eye-opening experience, Jimmy. Jimmy, that's the same with our video. It was a beta, not VHS, says Andrew Buttigieg. Leanne, beta was so good, she says. But Jimmy Quinn says London docks had police on the gate that didn't let you in. Peter P would like BG News, please, Boaty.
They're in fine fettle. They're looking good. I might do a bit in the parlour tomorrow.
I'm just going to get one of mine for you. Oh, this is what I'll show you what you got to look forward to, Boaty. This is Simone. Yeah, this is Simone. And I haven't had Simone very long. Somebody didn't want her because they couldn't be bothered looking after her. So I got her a few months ago, and she's grown like this. She hasn't got many fenestrated leaves, so she probably needs a bit more sunlight. But yeah, this is what you've got to look forward to with the Bee Gees.
I look forward to it very much indeed.
Andrew Buttigieg says, better quality. All the TV stations used beta back in the day, Lee. And then he says, Jimmy, Melbourne docks had security at the gates. They used to turn a blind eye to all the stuff going walkies. Oh, Jimmy Quinn says, number 39, beef chow mein. I think he wants to play that game, Boaty.
He's right. He's right.
He's got that menu, hasn't he? That's what he's got it.
And that was what I used to have every Sunday night. I used to nip into this, my favourite little Chinese friend of Chinese madams and the lovely little girl who calls me uncle. And I used to get beef chow mein. These days, you know, too poor, I cook my own. But he is correct, 100% correct. Lee is the first name, says Lee. We knew that. Jan is the surname. Jan.
Oh, okay. So I'm being attacked by my plant now. Ugh. Stay there, Simone. Don't move. She wasn't named after our Simone, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Right, so yeah, Jimmy Quinn, he got it, and yeah, that's that game over with. Peter P says, next level psychic Jimmy. Shouldn't the number be announced first? Yeah, the number's supposed to be announced first, but I think Neil said he was in bed, so he wasn't here to do the number, and that's his game. Then Boaty kindly gifted lots of memberships to people. And Matron says, oh, yes, look at all the lovely channel members, 10 of them. Congratulations, new members, says Andrew. The Equalizer says, thank you, kind sir. And Andrew says, Barry deserves another rendition of Chin Up. Oh, we should play it at the end, Boaty, like we used to in the old days.
We will.
I used to like our little dance-off. Matron says, he does indeed. The end song out will be in Barry's honour. Peter P says, new members to be tickled till they burp and wet themselves. Oh, we'll have to get Mark on motoring in to tickle all the members. He's the community tickler, isn't he? Don't forget to like, says Jimmy Quinn. Brilliant, Trace. Hope Barry likes it, says Andrew Buttergeek. Just too cute, Matron says. A little song to warm the cockles, Project Nigel. Jimmy F500 says, we had a lovely sunny warm day here in Ayr. Is that how you pronounce it? Airy? I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
Yeah, he means Ireland.
Yes, I am rubbing it in. Mark Lyon says, oh, Dented Daisy, rest in peace. Yay, and welcome, Janet Jackson. Peter P says, hope the haters don't cause trouble this time regarding the scrapping of a scrap car.
They will, but sod them. You know, the car's been for sale for a long time. So, you know.
They could have bought it if they wanted it.
Yeah, needs must.
Jimmy F500 says, makes sense about Daisy. And Andrew Buttigieg says, weather here is all over the shop, 25 degrees Celsius and sunny the other day. Next day, 16 degrees Celsius and raining. It's a bit like that here, actually.
I just point out that here we've got really, really, really severe flooding.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, there's cars floating around all over the place.
All right. Not yours, hopefully.
Oh, no, I live on top of a hill. But coming along the main road tonight when I was coming home, I drove through several mini floods. But down in Chesterfield, in the local town, then roads are closed, parts of the town are closed, and cars are literally floating around.
Gosh.
And in Baslow, my local village, I drove through a flood that was about 18 inches deep. And if the rain carries on overnight, then the pub is going to be underwater again, like it was the last time this happened. So, yeah not good.
Mark Lyon says, Baslow buses are off the hook.
Yes, they are.
Big yellow bastard, says Andrew Buttigieg.
I'm so annoyed about the damage to Boo, but what can you do?
Peter P says Janice is mustard. Is this a new thing that I've missed?
Don't know.
Okay. Ian Harley says, that'll do for me tonight, ladies and gents. Off to Nodland. Night. Catch you next time. Good night, Ian, if you're still here.
We're all about to head off because I'm knackered. I've done a hard day on my day off. And I'm ready for curry and oblivion, quite honestly.
Yeah, me
So
too. I'm
do
ready.
start
Well,
saying your good night.
thanks very much for the gifted membership, Boaty, says Chaz Brown. Leanne says,
Welcome.
weather here the same, Andrew. Floods the other week. Roads closed. Week later, 20 degrees. Wind and snow up Mount Field on the weekend. Mountain Field. Boaty the farting snake, says Andrew Buttigieg, when you farted in the kitchen. Fridge door needs lube.
It was the fridge door. It was not me.
Well, yeah, Jimmy F500 said the fridge door needs lube.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, I've gone off wonky. On the wonk again. Oh, right. Turbo fart Boaty, ripper mate, says Mark Lyons. Tassel copped it. Oh no. Yeah, Lee. Tassel copped it, says Andrew Buttigieg. Carolyn Wild, who just received a membership, says, hello, everyone. Thank you for my membership, Boaty.
You're so welcome. Thank you for watching. Even if you were lurking, thank you for watching. And you are now an official part of the community. An official member of the inner scrotum.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's fun here.
It is. I love it.
Well, it's your scrotum. You have to
exactly.
love it. The lovely Triffids, says Andrew Buttigieg. Plant Simone looks very excited, said Peter P. Are you new, Carolyn Wild, says Jimmy F500. Crikey, that's a rather large bush, Emma, says Andrew Buttigieg. With a red knob, says Peter P. What was that about? I lose track sometimes. What red knob are we talking about? Lee says, can't stop making the chow mein now. Absolutely beautiful. I'm exactly the same. I'm absolutely addicted to that chow mein. I didn't have it today, but I can't stop having it because it's so quick and easy and tastes amazing. Just like you,
I'm such an influencer. Follow me for more stuff. I'm glad you all enjoy it, guys.
It really is good. Jimmy, you legend, says Andrew Buttigieg. The mighty Quinn, says Peter P. Mark Lyons says, the plant, Emma, Monstera deliciosa. Scary shit during a midnight dump. Day of the Triffids. Well, when I first got it and I watered it and it started leaking on me, I was a bit creeped out by that because, it's like, why are you leaking on me? But, yeah, I'm used to it now. Yes, hang on. Play it some music, says Andrew Buttigieg. Yeah, you're going to be listening to Bruce Forsyth in a minute, Simone, and you're going to like it.
And can I just interrupt? So Mark Lyons has just become a channel member. And thank you very much indeed, Mark. I really, really appreciate the support. And thank you to all of you other channel members and anybody and everybody who supports me and the channel and Emma and the community in any way, whether it's just by being here, liking, leaving a comment, being a channel member, anything. It's so appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He means it, guys. He means it.
I do.
Properly
Emma will tell you. Emma will tell you. When I'm not on camera, then this is the shit I bang on about, how much you mean to me. I do, don't I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of my favourite conversations when we've been together is when we've been chatting about the community members. It's all good, guys, don't worry. But it's really nice. So hopefully there'll be a lot more community members and a lot more chats about them.
Yeah.
Exploring with Ben and Sam says, at the airport to go to Paris via Istanbul. Good luck, everyone. If you don't see me again, I said that.
You said Istanbul.
Did I? Oh, sorry. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
And you're smelly. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. If you don't see me again, I died somewhere in the catacombs. Catacombs?
Catacombs. Good luck. Good luck exploring with Ben.
Yeah, good luck. Oh, is that why there's no live stream at the moment for Tracy to flirt on? Yeah, the weather's been so bad in different countries. Floods and fires, says Andrew Buttigieg. Best of luck and bon voyage, exploring with Ben and Sam, says Matron. See you on the other side. Safe travels, Ben, says Peter P. Air is Gaelic for Ireland, Emma Lumps. Yeah, I know that, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it air or airy?
And I interrupt this broadcast with a voice note.
Good. Sounds good to me.
Dirty bullshit.
No, if that was regarding Boaty appreciating the community, I don't agree with that voice note. If that's what they were talking about.
I'm not sure. But hey, guess what? It's October, darlings. How did that happen? It's October. My God. So pinch punch, first of the month, white rabbit, all of that sort of thing. Oh, October. It's winter. We'll have to cling to the wreckage and get through. It'll be spring before you know it.
Yeah, but October's exciting because you're going to get a double dose of matron in October.
Oh yeah, there is that. There is that.
And me. Hopefully things will go to plan, and the end of October something fun will be happening.
Oh yeah, that's something to look forward to.
There we go.
And then there's my birthday at the Grand Hotel in Llandudno.
And my birthday in Norwich, being depressed because no one ever wants to celebrate it on the 7th of January.
When is it?
7th of January.
7th. Oh, right. Okay. Right. So that will be on a Tuesday.
Maybe. I haven't looked. It's a week before yours, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a Tuesday. Mine's on the Tuesday. So I'll do the hotel thing on the Monday and do the... Yeah, there we are.
And I'll still be in my 40s.
All right. Only just clinging on by toenails, mate.
I love that. Like, I've got on my YouTube channel, I'm a 40-something woman. And it's like, yeah, 40-something. I'm still 40-something.
Not for long.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Don't talk about buses, says Jimmy F500. The Equalizer says, lovely evening, and thank you so much for the gift, Boaty.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Peter P says, Simone's red knob, Emma, and I'm still confused. Oh, this. That's what you're talking about. Oh, right. Okay, it's a toadstool. Not a real one. An ornament. Or is it a mushroom? Yeah, it was a mushroom, Peter P. Matron says, welcome and thank you, Mark. And Mark says, you guys deserve it, Boaty, Emma, and the Huff management team. Great fun. Bloody fridge door opened without touching it, says Andrew Buttergeek. I think, says Mark Lyons. Error, says Tracy. That's Matron. Oktoberfest, says Peter P. And he puts beer and lots of pretzels. Wall-to-wall carpet, says...
I love that name. I love that name.
I like that too. That's good, isn't it? Soon be Easter, says wall-to-wall carpets. Good evening, or good morning, I should say. I can't say it. Wall-to-wall carpet. A double dose of trace, says Andrew Buttergeek. Silly language, says Jimmy F500. Hi, Walter, says Andrew. Is Irelanti better, Jimmy F500? Tracy Carter says her birthday's the 6th of January. So many January. I remembered we got lots of January babies.
We're going to have an amazing January celebration.
We are, yes.
We'll have to have a birthday fortnight or something like that. Bernard as well. Bernard, her birthday.
All right.
Yeah.
Is she coming to the birthday celebration?
Nah.
I'll see if I can get up there at the weekend around my birthday, and we can celebrate somehow.
Okay, that'd be cool.
I mean, I'll have to bring little Lemon at that particular time, but we can do something.
That's all right.
If I can possibly come in the weekend between our birthdays, that could be quite fun. We could do like a joint celebration-y type of thing and a live stream or something like that.
Perfect.
And Tracy can come too. Tracy Cardiff. Her birthday's on 6th of January, so if she wants to join in.
Yeah.
Jimmy Quinn says, fucking hell, central eating going up to 22. Really?
Yeah. Mine's on 19.
Mine's not on at all. Where are you not living?
And mine
Then
will be
again, I'm
going
at that
down to
age.
18 as soon as this finishes.
I am at that age where I'm rather warm occasionally. A magic mushroom, says Andrew Buttergig. Mark Lyon says, white rabbits, love it. My nana used to say that, and she would spit for luck when she saw a white horse, like when we were on the bus. Oh, lovely. Peter P says, some Marks and Spencer's thermals for you, Jimmy. I've got Marks and Spencer's thermals on today. I got some. I ordered it online. Jimmy Quinn says, my late dad and brother were the 6th of January. And Andrew Butterkey says, my brother is on the 8th of January. Peter P says, Bernard will be sending her butt cheeks.
Oh, I wish she would. She's got a lot of
just her butt cheeks. Carve them off and send them to
I'd
you in the
settle for
post.
that.
Sorry, Boaty, if you received Bernard's butt cheeks in the post, you'd probably be well freaked out because you'd be thinking that something awful had happened and they posted the butt cheeks to you. I wouldn't want anyone to post me butt cheeks.
No, yeah, well, no, yeah.
There'd be blood all over them and bits hanging out and like bits of tissue and gristle and no. But Bernard, if you want to carve your butt cheeks off and send them to Boaty, he's well up for it.
Or she could just anyway, yeah, never mind. Unrequited love. It's an absolute bastard. It really.
And if you want to know more about it, Boaty's got a video on his channel you could go and watch.
Yeah. I wonder if she's watched it.
She probably has.
Yeah, probably.
You said that she's subscribed to you or a member of Boaty's World YouTube channel or something, didn't you? So
yeah, she's subscribed and she's a member of the Facebook group, but I don't know how much she actively does. She liked a couple of posts in the Facebook group over the last few days. But
yeah, well, there we go.
No idea if she's watched the video.
Well, she watches the live streams, so she probably watches videos too.
I don't know if she does. She did for a short while and commented on them, but I don't.
Yeah, I remember doing a joint live stream with you at your house, and she was messaging through it.
Yeah, but God knows. God knows.
Anyway, but Bernard, if you are watching, please send Boaty either your bum cheeks or your bum cheeks with you attached, and he would be very grateful.
I would. I really would.
He really, really would,
I would.
And if you fancy a holiday in the Grand Hotel in Llandudno on Boaty's birthday, he won't mind if you want to pay for it. Marks and Spencer's got nothing to fit me, says Jimmy Quinn. Mark Lyon says, I'm divorced from 2 Capricorns. Bad mix. I don't believe in star signs. Jimmy 500 says, 2nd of January is my birthday. Oh, really? Gosh. Wall-to-wall carpet says, I'm at an age where I add on years so that people are amazed at how young I look. Oh, I saw that.
I love that.
Yeah, I saw that idea the other day on Facebook. I saw something about that. It's a good idea. Mark Lyon says, not my Tracy, then Tracy Cardiff. Tracy B's birthday is December the 5th. Actually, it's Matron's birthday in the not too distant future. Matron, what are you doing for your birthday this year? Jimmy Quinn says, my mum and dad got married on the 5th of December. And the last comment in the comments is Peter P saying, maybe a plaster cast of said butt cheeks could hang in the parlour. How about that?
What a lovely idea. Right, yeah. On that note, darlings, I've hit the wall. I am absolutely buggered. So, right, let's play Bruce, and then we will say goodnight. Yeah. So while Bruce is playing, say your goodnights, because we're off. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I turned the volume down, didn't I?
Peter Peach says, 99 all for tunch. And Jimmy Quinn says, Mark, try marrying a woman next time. And Matron says she's got no plans for her birthday, but she's sure she'll find something to amuse her.
Here we go.
Yay!
Cheer up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, little sunshine in your chin chin. Chin up, chin up. Put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it.
I heard that. Don't you think you can fart over it when Bruce? We won't hear you over Bruce.
Once you get started, chinny chin chin. Now come on, everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, yes. I can see you've got a problem. Yes, I know, love. Yes, double trouble. Yes. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it, 2.5 hundredweight to skin and bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. But if I lift this, you can lift your two. All right then. Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, chin up, chin up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let the sun shine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with your chinny chin chin. Chin down, get cheeks down. Turn round, starting clown and think. Sad your troubles, glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, every little time your spirits will. Chin up, give your attitude an upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, let fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with a chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Keep your chinny chin up.
I enjoyed that.
Oh, I haven't heard that at the end for ages.
Right. I'm done in. I need food and I need sleepies, darling. How you doing, Emil?
I'm knackered too. I was actually starting to feel knackered about an hour ago, and I thought, no, I'm going to keep persevering, but I'm absolutely ready for my bed. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching and having me back. I hope it hasn't been too painful for you. Or you, Boaty. I hope you coped well with me.
I loved it. Welcome back to where you belong.
Oh, thank you very much, Boaty. I'm so pleased to be back. You wouldn't believe how excited I was.
And will you be back with us next Monday?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Splendid.
For the foreseeable, until my doings go wonky again, I am back with you on Mondays, and you just try and stop me. So tell all your friends. But yeah, it's been lovely. Thanks very much. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And I'll be in the chat box for the rest of the week, and I will see you next Monday. If you feel like watching anything on my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe to Emma Lemon on YouTube. Lots of exciting videos there, and hopefully some more to come this week. And yep, I will see you next Monday.
And I will see you tomorrow night, darlings, a little later, 11 o'clock, Tuesday Night Live. And I can't wait. And hopefully I will have some updates tomorrow about the Airbnb. Hopefully tomorrow I will be getting the key, having a look around, videoing it all and showing it to you the following day. Tomorrow's video will be something from the yard today with leather interiors and 2 elderly men singing about memories and memories and God. Oh, there we are. Right. I need supper. I need food. Right. So thank you all so much for watching. We've both loved tonight. We're really grateful. Thank you to thank you to Emma for gifting a membership. Thank you to all of the new members. Thank you for the lovely super chat. And I will indeed treat myself to a bottle of wine with that. And that's
Thank
it.
you for all the voice notes.
Thank you for all the voice notes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the calls. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep coming.
So, yeah, keep them coming tomorrow night. Send them in the meantime. You can send voice notes at any time to any of the numbers, and they will be in the next live stream. In the meantime, have a safe and peaceful night, darlings, especially as the weather is terrifying out there. Maybe it's not where you are, but here it certainly is. I'm so grateful to be in a safe, warm cottage, perched up here on top of the moors in the Peak District National Park. So wherever you are, have a safe and peaceful night. Have a joyful day tomorrow. Squeeze any little bit of joy that you can out of it, and take really good care of yourself. And if you're lucky enough to have people for whom you care and who care for you, then take really good care of them too. Join me tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, if you can. Join Emma and I next Monday at 10 o'clock. But there we are. That's it. And on that note, it is time to say, Pachoo, and indeed.
Bye.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
missed that. I've missed it.
I know. Thanks, Ems.
Bye, guys.
See you later, lovelies. Take care.
Bye.
Have a good night.